Our band of adventurers had arrived at the city of Delcross at the behest of one of your allies, Young. As you had arrived, you had found a city preparing for siege, as the Gilgamesh hordes were only a few days' travel away. During your time in Delcross, you had a brief introduction to the local populace by way of knife to your throat nearly. You found the Plain Hunters headquarters and the hostess for this particular city, Nina, who provide you with two separate jobs: to end a conflict between some creatures in a nearby town, in a nearby forest, and a revenge contract to kill whatever had destroyed a more inexperienced Plain Hunter group. Taking them both on, you first made your way to the conflict in the forest, where you were set upon by a pack of tigers, unfortunately losing one of your longest companions, Brutus. Upon arriving, you found the cause of this conflict: a pair of hill giants in combat with two cyclopses who had been fleeing from the Gilgamesh hordes. Through some tense and careful diplomacy, you were able to convince the Cyclops to accompany you to a new pasture for them to live in, leaving the hill giants free reign over the forest. You travelled through the rest of the day, making it about halfway to the swamp before you settled down in for the night. So, as you wake up, you can see that only one of the Cyclopses is with you at this point. The other one is missing.
Well,
Beginning of the recap. Oh well.
Did we ever ask what the Cyclops' name was?
You did not.
in this case, we're
How rude, we forgot to ask her name.
yeah. Wait. Can I see if this is a Cyclops that speaks common?
It is difficult to tell.
Yeah, I was. We can't tell them apart at all. Are they very? They're that similar?
One of them is smaller than the other.
Oh yeah.
The taller one was
yeah.
the one that you spoke to.
Yep.
What, the taller one speak common?
No, the taller one didn't speak common.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to ask them hello.
There's only one of them, and it's the bigger one that's there.
Oh. Oh. But yeah.
If I recognize it's the bigger one, I'll just ask in giant. Where did your friend go?
He wanna go get some food.
All right. Well, I hope he doesn't hurt anyone.
If he does, then it's how it is.
How was everybody's sleep?
But yeah.
I had this weird
any
dream
good
again.
dreams?
I had this weird dream. It involved some weird turkey-like creature with a strange beak. There was just a bunch of them just running around doing stuff. I don't know why. It was very surreal.
You shouldn't have eaten whatever you ate yesterday.
Did you have turkey?
The ghost of the turkey is haunting you.
I've never heard of
The
a man
ghost
who
of
has such
turkey
uncreative
past.
dreams. Your mind could have conjured up anything from the ether, and you chose a flock of turkeys.
I don't even know what they were.
You grew up on a farm, man, and you're scared of turkeys?
They weren't like turkeys, and it was just like surreal because they had their beaks weren't like normal turkey beaks. They protruded and were like Latin and stuff.
That sounds very strange.
I think maybe some of our rations might have gone off.
Maybe.
So as you guys are talking, you hear in the distance the sound of large, heavy footsteps. Just a few seconds later, the smaller of the Cyclopses just like pushes through the trees and hands what you can see in his hand is what appears to be a goat.
Okay.
Still alive, but he passes it to the larger one as he continues eating what you can see is the bloodied remains of one that he had also caught. Big one just
It's a little disturbing, but
Just eats
okay.
it whole and alive.
pretty much, yeah.
Bites the head off.
Like he eats up to like where the legs are in a single bite.
All the bones do.
Yeah, you just hear just a crunch of the bones.
That is just disturbing.
Morian's beard, you gross fuckers.
Well then.
Please cook it first, you big bastards.
Or, not eat the bones too.
They eat through the goat pretty quickly.
New friends. I'm sorry I didn't ask yesterday, but I'm afraid we didn't get your names.
My name is Darub.
Darum?
Darub.
Darub. And your friend?
He's my brother, Brad.
Darub and Brad.
Brad.
Barad.
Brand?
Darub and Barad. Oh, I see.
Brad.
They're... Oh my god.
One of them is they're just the same word reversed.
So, is this the place where you were telling us to be?
Not quite. How many days are probably like a day, eh?
Keep in mind, with the map, 1 square is 1 mile.
Yeah. So yeah, we can get there pretty quickly then. It's like 6 miles.
Yeah, it'll take you about an hour of travel.
Okay.
Where are we on this map?
Right here.
Yeah, you guys sheltered
Oh.
here.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I said, I literally just made this in like an hour or so you have to excuse any potential bareness in there.
It's fine. Remember, tree making. Just follow Bob Ross's advice. You'll have the trees.
You know what we need? We need a little tree here. No, okay. So,
Just a little.
There's no such thing as accidents, only happy mistakes. No, there's no such thing as mistakes, only happy little accidents, isn't it?
you've ruined it already.
There was an attempt.
Okay.
I'm English. We didn't have Bob Ross over here. I've only seen him through memes, okay?
Yeah, it's one big
Wow, that
meme
sucks,
re-
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't grow up with them. It just I started seeing the meme when they decided to stream it on
Here,
Twitch.
I will.
It's like,
I'll do that, Peach. Here, I'll get
mean-
that figured out.
You mean Savannah?
I constantly
Oh,
watch.
well, you know that too.
They constantly showed Bob Ross to me when I was in elementary school.
I'm sorry.
I
I see
never
P
heard-
and it's Peach to me. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Punch and Peach. Can I give me a fucking break, okay?
Sab.
Yeah, I
You
never
were
heard
sock
them until
yesterday.
She is now an extension of P. Yes.
Alright.
You should tell them that no, this is not the place.
Yeah, I said. It just close. We'll get there before the sun is the highest in the sky.
Alright.
Are you ready?
Here.
Is everybody else ready? Everybody else kind of packing up and.
Sure, why not?
so I can't understand them.
Where we're going, we don't need speeches.
Excuse you, we could always use a morning speech.
Unless Peach wants to do that, but right now
Unfortunately,
she's
she's
auditorily fucked up. So
Sure, things literally muted. And
Well, that's
Pretty
because the
cool.
Discord is fucking up. That's why.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did
We are
restarting not do
legion,
anything?
for we are many.
You get. I don't know. I mean, so many people say it, but we try turning it off back on again. I hate that device, but sometimes people will say it's like, oh yeah, I forgot I didn't do that.
Yeah, I think she's already tried that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Have you
I
tried
trust
working the
Pete.
shaft? Classy.
God damn it.
But yeah,
I
so-
trust Peach that she knows how to fix her problems.
All right.
Campaign notes.
Unless Discord literally decided that it doesn't want certain parts of the screen to work.
Yeah,
Or-
see, exactly. She says, I can fix it, damn it. I trust you.
I mean, unless it's like whatchamacalls it.
Oh, she's chatting over here.
Unless it's the aliens that are invading.
Aliens.
Well, if she can
I
hear
don't
us,
think
that's
you
good.
can fix the aliens.
I mean, looking at the session chat, the only thing I can see is like the bitrate, but I don't think it's people who got poor connections. Okay, she will work it. Got
Yep.
it.
Work.
Okay, so
Then let's be off.
We're having a speech.
No.
that's when she's dealing with the Discord issues.
Can she not just write? Can she not just write?
In-
I
in the
give a
con-
great speech.
In the context of the game, I like to think that Nemesis just got a really sore throat or like a raspy voice, and she's like, I can't, I'm sorry, I'm just done.
Well, that or she's just done with us right now and doesn't want to talk.
Both are feasible.
I guess I will lead the way, feeling in my newfound confidence.
As the main character for the day.
Yep. She is
Can't
sick.
wait to die.
Even though she can't get sick.
Yeah, no, paladins, man. Immune to diseases.
Just sprain the throat. That's not sickness, it's just exhaustion on the throat.
Okay, so you load up the cart, you hitch it up to Hanel and Diorian, and you begin to make your way to where?
We're going. Wait.
Well, I
are we
guess
going
I-
Fritz? No. Wait. Sorry. It's your turn.
Well, I was just thinking, like, or do we want to? I'll turn to everybody. Are we going to take them straight to the forest they want, or should we try to use them as help, like we said?
I thought that.
I think
We
we
could
could
just take them to the forest north of the swamp, and if we do that, I'm sure they will just stay there, and we won't get their help. But if we take them to the swamp, we could also raise the ire of them. If it is more than if we put them in danger.
Yeah, but we can always just ask them. I mean, I prefer to not just force them to come to the swamp with us.
If push comes to shove, I can. I can try.
Maybe you should ask your, big one-eyed friends before we send them off into battle, eh?
Yeah, just ask them.
Yeah, then I'll turn to the one that can speak common then, and I'll speak in common. You are okay with helping us, correct? Fight some creatures, more food for you.
They both just kind of look at each other. What if we don't like the swamp?
You don't have to stay in the swamp, but that is where we are going.
Just kind of like... They just kind of like turn around and you can see they're just like quietly talking to each other. And after about a few minutes, the large one turns around. If we don't like the swamp, we're gonna go to a forest. If we're fine with the
Yes.
swamp, then we stay.
Excellent.
Fair enough agreement.
Mm.
Then
Okay.
we'll go to the swamp. So yeah, we'll take the southern road then, as opposed to the one going east.
Okay. So you guys... So who's gonna be making a perception check? To just keep an eye out for things.
I'm taking my horses.
And also, just to check, are you just going like right down the road with the Cyclops in tow?
Yeah. Volith,
Okay.
If Volith is leading the way, then that's where Volith is going.
Okay.
That doesn't seem
Good
like
to know.
anything wrong with that for him.
Morning.
Hmm.
I will. If somebody wants to help me, then I'll do it. Because even though my
Yeah,
perception's shit,
I'll-
I'm in the front. I don't care.
I will give you advantage, good sir.
Then at least it's basically like a +5, effectively.
Woohoo! Midget and beef. Let's go.
So, perception.
Just more
16. See, that's very
Fuck.
better.
like nice
Beep,
actually.
beep, boop.
That's Peach
It's-
using one of her other characters.
Oh, for God's sake.
Alright. 16. Okay. So, you make your way down the road. It goes down at a slight decline as you move further away from the more mountainous area. Valif, with your 16, you can see in the distance what appears to be another car coming towards you until you watch as it veers to the left and just begins to speed up.
Hmm.
Like it's gone off the path and it is booking it like basically at a right angle to you guys.
Can we see, like, it's a cart, but do we see any particular, anything else about it, or just that it's a cart?
You can see about 2 people on the front of it, but you can't see the back of it. You can't see like what's in the back.
Something wrong?
Well, it looks like we've scared some folk, but I'm sure we'll be fine.
Scared enough to call the guards, or
Yeah, I think that we
And
might.
tell them what?
there's some big fucking terrifying monsters on the road that need killing?
Yeah, if we're trying to think about it. We probably shouldn't have brought them with us.
It's just,
on the
we should be
road.
subtle here, dickhead. We're trying to give these guys a new home, not get them mounted by a bunch of tin men.
Sounds like the Tin Men's problem.
And also, our problem if the people of Delgros, in the middle of a war, mind you, tell us that we murdered a bunch of their men with the help of fucking Cyclopses.
I wouldn't do that. Right? As far as I can see, we're doing our jobs. We're helping stop a conflict. Once
Well, aye,
we-
but murder's still murder, my friend.
if the Cyclops choose to do that, once we leave them, then we may be sent back to kill them, and that will be unfortunate, but the way things seem to be.
Gross.
People are scared of me, and I have no ill intentions. I think the same is similar to these two.
Aye. I just know what people are like. They're terrified of things they don't understand or are used to.
I agree.
Agreed.
As long as
It's
we
a
tell
bit-
people to stay clear of the forest we leave them in, I don't see it. I don't think it should be a problem. If someone does fight us on the road, Bolith shrugs.
Can we? I don't know. I don't remember the layout of the road. Can we kind of like
And
just
if-
follow? Can we just like follow the road, but not on the road? It's kind of just open. It doesn't
So
matter where we're at.
you can do that, but it's a bit compounded by the fact that you have 2 15 feet tall large humanoids right behind you.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So stealthing is not really feasible.
You can ask them to stealth, but it's
No.
going to be difficult given their size.
They just like crouch down, like still really tall.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's play it by ear.
As you
Okay.
keep going, you do watch as this car, like, it eventually starts, like, going, like, directly opposite you, but a far distance away. As you just keep an eye, it just eventually sort of gives you a wide berth and eventually goes onto the road. That, again, where you can see it's just booking it away from you. But eventually, about a further 10 minutes of travel, and you eventually watch as the ground around you gets a bit more muddy and marshy.
Oh, this is.
At this point, it appears that you're starting to get close to the swamp.
How is the cart doing on this road?
So the road itself is, like, the road doesn't go through the swamp, it just skirts the edge of it. So the cart's doing absolutely fine. The giants,
Okay,
on the other
so
hand, as you get closer and closer, you watch as they kind of start to slow as their big, heavy forms, like, when they step, they sink into the mud.
Ooh.
And eventually you just hear them just, like, grumble, it's like, this is worse. So, your travel, if you're trying to just make sure that you stay with the giants, your travel pace is going to start gradually slowing as they are struggling through the mud. This is considered rough terrain for them.
Ooh.
I'll
How are they
I'll
holding
turn
up?
to one of the this I'm totally gonna do this. I don't care. I'll turn to one. I'll go look at one of the. I see that this is happening, and I'll look at the large one and say in giant. Do you think you could carry your friend?
What?
That's his
Do you think you
brother.
could- do you think you could carry him?
Why would I need to carry him?
Because if you can carry him, then I could avoid this. You wouldn't have to get all muddy. Just answer the question.
I can try.
What are you trying to do?
Well, ain't need no reason to.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't think you can, then
I can. I'm strong enough.
There we go.
You appear to have hurt his feelings.
well, does he try? Does he? Okay, I don't care about his feelings. Is it
He is going to make a strength check.
Shame.
nice?
So you see, I just need to pull up the sheet for Cyclopses to figure out their strength bonus, which I know at the very least is fucking
This
high.
could totally backfire. It'll be terrible, but we'll see.
9 plus 6. He struggles a bit, but he is able to like piggyback the smaller one onto his back. See, told you.
And then I'll once he has him on his back, I'll reach out and touch him with my hands and cast fly on him.
Okay. So you cast fly
On the big one.
It starts flailing about as he starts flying. His brother falls and just lands hard on his back. The ground actually shakes from the impact. As you just got this large Cyclops just like starting to like spin and twirl because he has no idea what is going on.
Just
What do you do?
stay steady. Just think. And then I'll say, I'll in his mind, it's that just imagine you're swimming.
He starts like doing a doggy paddle.
Oh.
I got
You're
And
in
it.
he-
control, my friend.
He moves, but very slowly. Like even so, right while his brother just gets up, it's like, and stands up.
I can't swim, but that's
What have we achieved?
I don't know.
If you don't want to get muddy, you can carry your brother.
Maybe we should.
How do I carry like this? He's still occasionally like trying to move forward, but he just ends up doing more like a front flip than anything.
Valeth, put him down.
He's like up in the air. I'll just snap my fingers and kill the spell then, and he splashes into the mud. Your
His-
choice.
Well,
The
comical,
small
this was
one
kinda-
is
Valeth.
just laughing, just like.
Valis, you should probably apologize.
Well, comical. This was kind of mean, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
It was a bit mean.
I don't
Just look at
like
them.
What for, man?
you.
He's a lot bigger than all of us combined, mate. I don't think we should be pissing him off.
Yeah, even when he's just like just pulled himself off, like he is still taller than you. Like his yeah, he's just like I don't like this.
It's okay. I was just trying to help. I'm sorry. And then I'll both of them, because they're both probably covered in mud from falling off of this. I'll then sort of wave my hands and cast prestidigitation and clean them up. And all the mud just sort of sloughs off of them back into the swamp.
Yep. Wait a second. My mic stand nearly fell. There we go. I was trying to move it up further, and then I just saw the bottom part of it just pull up, which it does that normally, but it's like it's not actually broken. It's just I can literally
It's
pull
not
this.
a Karmora session without technical issues.
Hey, Peach already met that quota.
Yeah.
All right. It's just like, where's the forest?
It's north of here.
We'll probably go to forest then.
Very well. And I guess we'll just, before we even kind of like we're like, I'm imagining us like right about here.
Nah, you're about here.
Or like, oh, we are pretty close. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess we'll
you're at the edge of the forest.
Sure,
Not
then
the forest,
we'll,
the swamp.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go north then and sort of veer, try to keep to the edges of it so that it's less muddy and gross and
Okay,
not go
yeah.
as
So
deep
you
in and
kind
just
of move a bit back to where the ground is more solid, and then make your way, leaving the imprint of a cyclops face, and a cyclops just almost like a mud angel from the other one that fell behind.
I'm sure they'll just find it cute instead of terrifying.
But it does take you a few minutes, but eventually, as you round to a point, just while this is going on, you can see what's saying on here. But you eventually do spot the forest in the distance. So go ahead, Trough, now what you were saying there.
Well, I was going to ask Valeth to go and apologize to the Giants. The
I did, I
Cyclops.
apologize.
did.
I said I was sorry.
Oh, okay, good. Just checking. Because that was like, not gonna lie, like out of character, that was a grade A arsehole move.
Yeah,
Not really.
character,
I don't think I was an
pretty
asshole
mean.
move. Because like, as per the way that the spell works, you should be in control. But okay, anybody, you can make whatever rulings you want.
And it's not a case that he isn't in control, you know. It's a Cyclops that has never dealt with magic before, and and an intelligence of 8, a wisdom of 6.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just as unwise as me and only barely stupider. So
Yeah, but he's had no exposure to magic until today.
okay.
yeah.
He needs to
Then,
read more
yeah,
comic
Rock,
books.
And
I'll
also,
get it.
you didn't tell him what was about to happen.
I know, you didn't. You just told him he's gonna start flying. He needs to read more superhero comics. You know, just do the Superman thing. Just
Do the superhero landing.
Superman let her know, I mean you.
All right, but yeah,
Yeah.
eventually you get to the point where you can see another large forest to the northeast of you.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll get to the edge of the forest, and then I'll turn to the Cyclops and.
Yeah, so you're going
Well-
to. Okay, so that's okay. So it takes about
Yeah, a
half an
couple
hour
hours or
then.
whatever.
It takes
Yeah,
you
half
half an
hour.
hour to get across.
Yep.
Like that includes backtracking a bit to where the ground's solid, enough for them that it's not rough terrain.
How does this look?
A swamp. So it's better. Yeah, might be able to use this. Hopefully the
Then
others
here it
show up.
then. Yeah. The others.
Yeah.
There's more of you back in
Well, that's
Marlin or near Marlin.
Don't know what this Marlin is. Right, it's when those scaly ones showed up. We
How many more are you?
7, not counting us.
9 Cyclops. All right.
Yeah, we used to live in the forest near like the really big stone thing. But then when that went, scaly people showed up. And there were like 3 more of us past that, which is 12, but there were too many of the scaly ones, so we ran and we, I think 3 of them died.
Well. I hope they show up here too, and we don't have any other further problems with the giants.
Either that or they found their own place.
That would be better. For now, I believe this could be your home.
Home it is then. So, if anyone's in there, I hope you know we're gonna kill them.
That is the way life goes.
What's your name?
I am Valith. And we are God's Herrig.
That's a weird name.
Yes, it is.
If you show up here, Valith, we won't kill you, okay?
Thank you.
Can't say much about them, though. Points to Hanel and Diorian.
They aren't very good calories anyways. They aren't good food. They may look like it, but promise me. Or I promise you, they are empty calories.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I just smile and chuckle.
Bro,
the
we're
calorie?
going in. And they just stomp away into the trees. You
And
can still hear their
just,
footsteps, but eventually they...
just to clarify, which one was the big one? Was that Darab or Barad?
Darab.
Darab was the big one? Okay, I wanted to make sure I knew that.
Barad is smaller.
Okay. There they go, stomping away into the forest.
Yep.
I don't think
Everybody
Tara's
else,
stopping.
I guess that's one problem solved.
And
For
next, now we have to go back into that swamp
Yes.
and
And
find.
we should probably let the plane hunters know there might be some more. There might be 7 more of the bastards coming through.
Yes, we should.
Well, fuck no. Right. What's this other job we got to do then?
There's
Yep.
some creatures in the swamp. Killed some plane hunters and only some few survived.
Oh yeah, the ones
Oh yeah.
it was like what was
And,
it, 2 of them that had acid of some kind?
There's some sort of
Yeah.
acid involved, and
Yeah.
Bunch
other
of
than that, we don't know much more.
bunch of plane hunters getting on the girls got themselves killed. All right.
Mhm.
So let's try not to repeat that.
Mhm.
Yeah, with me the it's not a bad idea, no. So we know no. What do we have anything we can expect or just
Think
They're
just
nasty and
You can expect
acid.
you can expect that they use acid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I do anything with my kit to, prevent acid or heal acid?
before we go? Remember to cover any limbs you like.
Yeah.
I
I
think...
can't do anything, can I?
Don't you have a spell that gives you, like, resistance to that? I know there's a spell that does have that, but I don't know if Floriana has that in her repertoire.
I don't know if there's an acid one. There's like protection against poison and maybe energy protection, which is like actually paladins, I believe, get that.
Yeah,
Looking
I was
at
wondering if I
it,
could, like-
yeah, I don't think Floriana has that
Let me
ability.
see.
I don't think so. I was wondering if I could make something with my
Make,
I don't know
a,
what
make a
level it is.
nature check.
Okay.
Yeah, make a nature check.
Can I put it can I treat it as my herbalism kit or just normally?
Sure.
No, it's not. It's
I'll-
actually it's a
I'll
sorcerer
let it be
spell, but I don't know.
herbalism because you're more looking like trying to think of like what herbs can be made. And actually, Delson, go ahead and make a also make a check like involving your with your proficiency modifier and such.
Okay.
As if you're using your alchemist tools, to be like you're both trying to see if there's anything natural that can resist
Yeah,
the bites of acid.
What would be the modifier for the alchemist supplies then?
It would be your
believe it just
proficiency modifier.
It just makes you proficient in it.
Yeah, it's just your proficiency modifier.
But
on the
like,
check.
what roll do you like? Is there any? Is it just a d20 plus your proficiency?
Yeah, d20 plus your proficiency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yours is less
'Cause,
about
like,
the
it just-
natural herb stuff.
He's not actually doing anything. Maybe intelligence because he's thinking about stuff. Like it's like knowledge gathering. I just like normally it's based off of an attribute, but I can see just proficiency.
Okay, yeah. Make
bonus.
an intelligence check with your proficiency modifier.
Then it's not just 3; it's like 5 or something like that.
That became
I keep
very
forgetting
confusing.
at the low level proficiency modifier. It's not very high.
Yeah,
We're at 3 now.
yeah.
It's still not
I
very
realized
high.
so I'm just gonna be back in like 2 seconds.
Okay. 13. Is that you've got an intelligence score of 0, don't you? Or intelligence
I do.
bonus? Okay, all right. So with the two of you, there are some herbs. Coincidentally, they're herbs that are usually found in swamps that have a resistance to acid, although with both the rolls kicked together, they wouldn't last very long. Like, if the acid is strong enough, it will just burn it away almost instantly.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm.
Well, small protection is better than no protection at all.
Can I make a potion of anti-acid like protection?
It would take
I
you
didn't-
quite a few hours to make a potion. You'd be able, like, with the two of you working together, if you can find the materials that you need, you can make, like, a sort of... basically, like, a sort of gel that would... or a sort of cream that would kind of... that's the closest example of it, essentially. It's more like grinding the stuff that you need into a paste and then applying it, but it would only be temporary.
Like a
A
salve, I think.
salve.
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
salve.
salve.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yep.
I'm not good with big words.
It's more of a weird.
Could I also make a nature check to see if maybe I know of something that's just a natural remedy? Like I'm not looking to make like I know that's sort of what they're doing, but just like I don't know, against acid resistance, sort of weird.
I'll say, yeah, sure, I'll allow it.
Yeah, just because I can. Yeah, we'll see. Sure, 16.
Aren't you so better
16.
than us?
You basically come to a similar conclusion based on your history. You know but yours is more about actual potions.
Okay.
Because you never had, like, on-the-field experience with, like, acid-resistant stuff, so it was more based on your teachings.
Delson, Floriana, is there
Yeah.
anything specific that you know of?
Well, there are a few herbs that if we were to mash them up and use some water and a few other things, we could make a cell. It's not going to be super strong, but it's better than nothing, isn't it?
It's just
Would you be able
sterilized.
to describe the plant that it is, that it you would need to me?
Alright.
Yes, we're looking for this
What kind of
strange
plant is it? Does it happen to be a flower? Because I could just summon up and summon one of it.
Not really. You can't really do
It
that
is-
with like
it
that
is-
powerful thing.
It is not a flower, unfortunately.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. So if it's a flower, it technically means I could use it with my staff. But okay.
And I'll, if you know the plant, Delson, then come here, and I'll go and find like a less muddy spot near we're kind of like on the edge of this swamp right now.
Yeah.
So
I'll say you guys moved close to the swamp. Keep in mind,
Yep.
obviously, as you do approach the swamp proper, the cart does begin to start to slow in the as it stretches through the mud. This is less of a watery swamp and more of a muddy swamp.
yeah,
Should we leave the cart and the horses
we may
Right.
have
so
to.
they don't get stuck?
Probably. They can defend themselves pretty well.
Wait, that also brings up the question: how's Riot the mud?
She's doing fine. It's less of the actual creatures in the mud and more the cart itself.
Ah,
Yeah, it's kind of like weighted. It's filled with how many pounds of fucking rations, Fortune? A lot.
A lot.
Hey, those rations are useful.
Yeah, so I'll go over and find this like less muddy spot, and I'll sit down cross-legged and like reach my hands out for Delson and just ask him to describe these plants. or whatever plant it is, and then for
Yep.
I'll cast locate animals or plants.
Okay, I was going to say do a survival check, but given you've got that spell, it does take you about 10 or so minutes. So the plant that that is described is one that is closer to, like, in the actual watery areas.
Okay.
It is less of a plant and more of a root. It's very rubbery, but its actual, like,
Makes
skin, its skin can be used as sort of like essentially as some protection, and the inside itself, when turned into a salve, can be rubbed across that to make it last a bit longer. It is called Kernroot.
Kern root.
Oh
Hey!
wow.
Yay, the drugs.
Oh,
Nice.
oh my.
And is there any kern root nearby, Tick?
You do locate a few batches of Kernroot. They are quite common in swampy areas.
I'm a
It
just
is one of the few uses that Kernroot has.
outside of a drug.
For
Yes,
getting you fucked
it
up.
is. It is much better. It is much more potent as a drug than it is as a protection from acid.
Let's smoke it. Let's drink. Let's fucking. Let's start like.
yeah.
Let's like tying off veins and shooting it up.
Oh, geez, yeah. This acid is protects against acid.
Yep.
And yeah,
Okay.
and
I'm gonna go help
It
gather.
means an acid the drug.
Okay, so it
yeah,
takes
then
you. It
I
takes
get
it-
like, I imagine I get like some sort of weird vision dream that sort of like my mind like sort of astral projects out and follows some path until I see the root and I know where it is and like boom. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works, but I
It's
knew
more,
I have
it's
no
more
where
like
it is.
it goes like it's
Oh,
more like
direction and
it's more like a
distance, yeah.
dot. It's like a dot in your head that kind of
Okay.
points, and as you turn, it stays like the feeling in your head like just stays in the direction that it was originally coming from. And as you get closer to where the kern root is, you can actually see a little glow in the ground, kind of like in the game when there's items on the ground and it's just glowing there.
Yep.
Nobody
It's,
else
like,
sees it
interactable.
though. Yeah, nobody else sees it though. But as you like scoop through the mud, you're able to grab a few handfuls. Now, Kernroot isn't very big, but in about, I would say, if you spent about half an hour, you could probably get enough to protect half of you.
Mm.
That's more than enough, I think.
Use it under the squishy.
Half of us. Hmm. I guess we can use this on the people who are the weakest. I think
Those that will be those without armor. I would like some personally.
I'll take some and maybe Delson and
I
Christian?
think
Maybe Fortune. Fortune's
Yeah,
probably a good
Fortune.
idea. She
Oh,
will
yeah,
be
Fortune,
close
yeah.
to the
yeah.
whatever
Yep.
we're fighting.
mhm.
Yes.
and maybe Raya, I guess.
Yeah, Raya would probably be a
She's
good idea.
never had it. I don't think she can wear armor.
But you guys forget, I have the tactic of attack, and then I can hide behind Nemesis.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you are not a halfling, so you can't literally do that.
I can stand behind her. That's good enough.
She can kneel.
Tactic.
Yep.
All right. And here you go. You two know what to do with this.
And let me be very clear: whatever you guys do, do not bite or eat. Or try to
Don't lick
ingest
your
bait.
hands. Don't touch your eyes. Don't.
This
Fucking hell, it's
will-
not. It's drugs, not chili peppers.
I don't know. I wouldn't want cocaine in my eyes.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
You don't really want anything in your eyes.
You know, with a nature check, you don't need to apply it to your eyes. It's just for the skin.
Yeah, it'll get you high really quick.
Or give you the acid sunscreen.
Don't shove it up your butt either. Probably a bad idea.
Okay, so it would need to be processed a little bit, but with the herbalist and alchemist kit you have on hand, that's all you need really to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go
And-
ahead with the two of you, make a dexterity check and add your proficiency modifier as you're using your tools. Nice.
Dolls!
I don't know.
Give us my dolls!
And now for Delson with the alchemy kit.
Yeah, let me.
If you actually have it set up, it's worry it. You can just click on it and it'll ask you which stat. Kind of make want to
Yeah,
figure that out.
boy.
Nice.
21. Okay, good. So
Damn it.
working
Nine.
together.
9 plus 10.
So Floriana is able to carefully take the outer skin of the kern root off and kind of like place it together so that it forms a sheet. Whereas as you, Delson, you're able to take the inner part and are able to grind it into a sticky but still like smooth pulp. And over the next hour, you are able to apply this to who are you applying it to?
How many?
With
So how many of us? How many did we make again?
And we have 8.
Enough for
We can do
half.
4 people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4
4.
people.
So Lilith, Fortune, Raya, and Floriana, I guess. I don't know how your AC is.
Right. Mine's at 15, but I also have only 20 HP, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody else is pretty.
Use on squish.
Well, maybe. Yeah, Dirtchild's going to be a distance person, and then Peach is tanky. Trothnar's tanky.
Yeah, boy.
So.
I'm more tanky than Floriana.
Yeah.
And this.
I think Floriana is the squishiest.
Yeah.
So I think that
I-
works.
So it'd be. So okay, so it'd be me.
Lilith, Fortune,
Nelson,
Raya, and Floor.
Nelson, Velvet, and Fortune. That sounds about right. What does this do? Give us temporary acid resistance, or just like?
So for the next 3 hits of acid damage that you take, it is halved. So essentially, the next 3 hits that deal acid damage to you, it's as if you're resistant to acid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's cool.
Boy.
I like 3 hits of acid makes me laugh.
Cool.
As you place on the as you place on like the skin and such, it is nasty. Like it has a sharp like. I'm trying to think of like the best way to describe it.
Is it like numb, or like what does it do? Is it like?
Is it like
This
Tiger
kid-
Balm?
I don't know what that is. If you can believe that.
Tiber Bomb, like it's like makes your skin hot. Like icy hot is another
Yeah.
maybe example of.
Yeah, it does
It makes the skin tingle a bit as it's applied
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, it's like Tiger Bomb.
And it has a slight stagnant water smell to it.
Ugh.
It's not the most pleasant thing in the world, but then again, neither is actually consuming kern root, so.
It's alright.
No, it's better
It's
than
an
having your
acquired
arm.
taste.
Better than having your arm melted off because of acid.
Alright.
Alright.
You just look like Vietnam.
Yeah,
soldiers
so
now,
like
just,
like
like,
the paste
covered in
itself is very
mud.
greenish brown.
Ooh.
Like obviously the clothes that you're wearing mean that you're not camouflaged, but obviously like seeing the arms and such be like this mossy color.
Curious.
Just put on some camo clothing.
Are you seeing any flashing lights, lads?
Not right now.
Interesting. So it doesn't. That's not fair.
Not fair, Trothnar.
Well, last time I used fucking Canry, I forgot who I was, and
That's because you ingested extract.
When
This
we're
is not
done,
weed.
I'll let you eat my arm paste.
I wouldn't do
if
that.
you'd like,
I don't-
Trothnar.
I'll
I would.
take a miss on that one, big man.
Very well.
I mean, I'm sure you've worked under there, but I'm okay.
I'm very clean.
I would not
Normally.
do that. I'm pretty sure that the
Is
thing we
can
use
I-
to treat this makes it bad to ingest.
can I roll? Can I roll a perception check to see if he is actually clean?
I'm always clean. Go for it.
Make a perception check.
Yeah, by the way, Peach will lick your arms.
I'm giving him an ocular pat down. Perception.
Currently, at the moment, no, because he's covered in the skin of Kernroot and the paste.
Yeah, he's dirty as fuck. Nah, I'm alright, lad.
Yeah, but normally.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Right
That's
now,
Once again,
that's not currently.
Once
though.
again, guys, I don't think it's safe to ingest at this point.
don't
Yeah,
worry,
it-
Delson. I was only
this-
joking.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Thank
I
you.
know it's hard for the rest of you to tell sometimes, but I was joking.
Couple of bros licking and caressing each other's tight bodies. What's wrong with it?
I was more referencing Trafnar.
Peach,
But
however,
yes.
she's resistant to poison and can't be diseased. It'll be fine. Well then, let's find these creatures.
That's what I was about to suggest.
Okay. So, you make your way through. So, are you going through the swamp carefully or at normal pace?
Just normal pace.
Normal
assume.
pace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
carefully.
have any reason to sneak around.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a. I'll say make either a survival or perception check. Either you're looking
Who,
for
all of us?
I'll say. Well, here's an idea. What's a marching order?
I don't know. We want to ask
Me
if
and-
Gratian wants to lead.
yeah.
I'm somewhere near the front, definitely.
Yep.
I sort of have to be in the back.
Is this like a forest or somewhere that this is the?
It's a swamp.
It's
But
a
I mean,
swamp.
is
There
it
is
considered a forest?
there's quite
for-
a bit of tree cover, but no, it's not considered a forest. It is a swamp.
I'll say.
Because
Me and-
I
me
just
and
can't
Griff
remember
in the front,
difference
I'd say.
between the ranger thing.
We shall take the rear.
I will be somewhere in the middle.
Coward.
I will stand next to Delson.
I'll be in the back. Next to Delson, or next to Belwith, I guess.
You're all cowards.
Okay.
So that would mean Raya's like beyond.
Oh yeah, it is different. Okay.
Horse takes the rear.
So Trop, Nem,
Yep.
Foe.
I guess Fortune. Wait, is Fortune going to be where she usually is?
like next
Right
to
behind the princess.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
If that's the
Delson.
case, then Trofnar, go ahead and make either a survival or perception check. Either you're looking to see if there's anything in the forest, or you're trying to look for tracks. Your choice.
Ah, sausages.
Not bad,
For
actually.
tracks. Okay.
Looking for tracks, yeah.
You miss Gratian. Gratian's in
Oh,
front of
Gratian,
Raya.
Hoopy. Yeah.
Okay. So,
I thought I was saying I was in the middle.
yeah, you are. You.
Well, like we're all kind of grouped. Like there's like the front group is the first three, and the
Yeah,
second.
it's less of a line.
group
It's
is-
less of a line. And you're more of a group, but it's just marching order makes it easier to.
And then
keep it all
Gratian and
organized.
Raya, of course, are taking up the rear. They're
Yep.
a weird couple now because we've
Mhm.
just forced that on them.
Okay. So,
It's the joke.
Yep.
okay.
It's just
So
got humor.
you.
Gratian's like, excuse me. Okay. Anyways, continue.
So, and just to check, like in the direction, are you heading like in a circular motion around the swamp, or are you going like straight into the middle?
Might as well head to the center, I guess. I don't know where are you guys leading us.
I'd say we go around because water.
Well, again, keep in mind this is more mud than water. You do see a few like ponds, but they're not big.
In that case, I guess we are going to the middle. Yep. And well,
Are we was that 13 for searching for tracks and stuff?
Yes, that was searching.
Yep.
That was
Okay.
Trafnar searching for tracks. So, okay, so you make your way. You do move a little bit slower as you are searching for any tracks. You see various tracks of something of like smaller creatures, but you don't see anything large per se, or anything that shows signs of like acidic creatures. Like you do see like
Well-
clearly like a frog print, for example.
Meanwhile, like you can hear frog croaking all around us, and like, a frog has been here.
Is there any animals like there is a frog, right? Like you said. So
Make a perception check.
sure, I can do that. I can attempt to do that. I mean, perception.
It's a cat, a chat, barking toad.
So what now? In a hoo-ha?
It's a Warhammer 40k reference.
I don't know what was it.
All right.
All glory to the Hypnotoad.
So
Either like a bird or
looking,
a frog or something like that.
looking in the distance, you do see some frogs, though it's a bit weird. These frogs are bigger than normal frogs. They're about 150 feet away, yet they look about the size they would be if they were standing right next to you.
So like big frogs, like fat, like big,
Yeah,
like
Like-
medium-sized creatures or small creatures.
like
Not
medium
a tiny-
size.
Okay, that's pretty big. How long does
And
this last?
looking around, the only thing that you see is like a few will-o-wisps that showed up.
Oh, cute. Do we recognize the frogs? Do they look like those slards we fought before?
After Valif points it out to you, no, they just look like normal, albeit much bigger frogs.
Okay.
Like the slards were basically walking bipedal, whereas these standing out frogs are.
Ugh, I'm so yawny.
Are they just
Yeah.
like staying in one spot?
Yeah, they're like just hanging about around one of the ponds. You can see like they do occasionally like move a bit, but they're not like coming at you or anything.
In that case, we should probably leave them alone. They're not harming anyone.
I was going to ask them if they knew where the creatures were.
Can
You
you?
speak common, friend?
I just smile and then I'll sit down cross-legged again and I will cast another spell for over 10 minutes if you guys like. I'm not going to explain myself, but I will sit down and just go quiet and cast a spell.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so
And
you
as long as they don't leave, but yeah, so 10 minutes goes
Yeah,
by.
we
and I'll
walk off.
Just leave me there.
No, I'm
All right,
just gonna
thanks,
say
guys.
bye.
The fuck are you doing, big man?
Yeah, before I actually started, I'll say, keep an eye on those wisps.
I
What if
will
I
keep
just-
a watch on the wisps.
Can I just look around and see if I see like acid like acid signs? Like
Make a survival check, because you're looking specifically for traps.
So when I did my survival check, did I find any sort of tracks or trace of the plane hunters who died?
Yeah, you did not, no.
Okay. Weird.
20.
We sure we're in the right swamp.
So, all right. So while Valif is doing the spell, Floriana, you have a look
I didn't
around,
like that laugh from Tom.
and you move about 20 or 30 feet away, but enough so that you're relatively close. And as you're just like checking like some of the trees, you can see one that appears to be like slightly melted. And as you put your hand near it, it feels warm. You can like feel the heat emanating off it. But there's no embers or anything, so you just like pull your hand back.
Is her hand still attached to her body?
Yes.
Would I
Okay.
know how old it is, or is it just like
Make a nature check.
Okay.
You have
Oh,
no idea.
Crap! Not a good time to roll that one. I kind of want to know if we were like ready to get attacked or it's like this is our like years old.
All right, but
Okay.
eventually,
I'll walk back to the group and mention that I found a tree with like I found a tree that seems to I think been damaged by acid, but I don't remember how long acid like kind of feels warm or something.
I'll go and look at it.
okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a nature check yourself, then, Delson. Meanwhile, at this point, Valif, while they're doing all this, the spell does finish.
Yeah, and then I will stand up and I'll say, I'm going to go talk to them. And as I speak, you guys can see my tongue is just like jet onyx black.
22. Okay, so as you head towards the frogs, Delson,
I know.
this is recent. Like it burning into the tree. Strong acid can do that, but the fact that it's lingering and it's still warm means that it's either a long-lasting acid, which it would have burned clean through the tree at this point, or it's recent, probably within the hour or so.
Guys,
Is that recent? I kind of
Guys.
had a feeling. That's
yeah, it's
Solutions
it's
4.
fresh. Couldn't have been more than an hour.
Bollocks, alright.
that's what I was thinking, but I just don't work with acid.
Whatever's did this, that means that they're relatively close by.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
Ribbit.
as
Go
as
on.
so
Back to
as
the
you,
group.
as you get near, you see one of the frogs just like turn around. The rest of you hear just a loud, low like ribbit sound, but because you got to speak with animals, Valif, you hear the frog go, "Stranger, stranger!" And the others like turn
Friend.
around, like
I just
they
say,
hop
"Friend,
and look.
friend."
They hop and look at you. They like the others start looking. You start saying that, but then as you start saying, it's like, "Friend, friend,
Friend.
friend," and the others start saying "friend" as well. They've got an intelligence of 2 guys.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, this is. I wasn't sure, but yeah, no, we'll see. Okay. How am I gonna say
He
this?
is acing protagonist duties, he really is.
Okay. Fuck. I don't know how to communicate.
Just
Talk to...
just
Valid,
the
the
frog.
frog
I'll
whisperer.
say the follow the frog whisperer. Yeah, did you say friend? It's like, friends,
Friend.
are you hurt?
They all look at each other. Hurt, 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 hurt. No, hurt, no.
Have you seen a big creature with burning, sticky acid? I don't know.
They all
Burnt
kind of
stick.
look at each other and look back at you, just silent. Like,
Monster?
It's oh,
I don't know.
monster. They just look at you and go, monster?
Danger. Where is danger?
Danger, 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 danger. And just the frog that's in front just like turns and just like basically just spits out his tongue in a direction. It is a little, like using the map as the example where, north, south, east, west, goes in a southeastern direction. Which, for the others that were looking at the tree, is also roughly the direction that you guys were looking where the tree was.
Thanks. And I'll yeah, what do I have? Thank you.
well, that's
And,
Thank you.
And I'll pull some rations that I have and just toss them at them. Hopefully, they don't freak out.
You just see there, like, as it flies over, it's like, food, and then you just watch as, like, simultaneously 8 tongues go lashing out at the rations. I'm gonna do an attack roll just for them on the rations.
So was that them telling us where something dangerous, where they were?
Sure, that's where danger is.
Danger? Well, that is where we found the acid burned the tree.
Okay, so 4 of them, like, latch onto the rations at the same time, and as you're leaving, you just see them just fighting over the rations, and all you just hear is food.
Just as I kind of back and I was like, thank you.
Thank you,
hands up in the air.
food.
How long does that
Back.
spell last?
10 minutes.
So,
10 minutes.
okay, so while he's doing this, what does it look like to us?
Just a whole lot of ribbiting, and then you just see one of them, like, turn slightly away from where you guys are and just spits his tongue out at something before, like, retracting it, looking back at Valif. You then watch the throws some rations. You see 8 tongues just, like, attack the rations that go flying in the air. And you can just see, like, them trying to get at these rations that he's just thrown.
What does
All
Wallace
while
sound like?
you're hearing ribbits. You just hear ribbits.
Oh, wait.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
It's like-
Ribbit.
Guys,
Awesome.
did that frog just tongue out over here.
And I come back.
Yeah,
The frogs say there's danger that way.
That's
The
where we
frogs
found
say, "Fucking what? You can fucking talk to frogs, big man."
I ribbit at him.
It's a little bit difficult when you're not actually talking with an animal, but as
Yeah.
you eventually manage it. Like, you start saying some stuff, but it comes out normally, and then after a little bit of focus, it's just like, you say it's a
Yeah,
ridiculous.
good.
My man.
Oh, yeah, it's weird. You are full of surprises, man.
Yes, I found.
All creatures
Mhm.
have.
So you can just implicitly talk to every single animal in the world.
When everything sleeps, they all go to the same place. I can connect to that place.
You gotta teach me how to do that.
That doesn't make sense, but okay. No, actually, it does make sense.
I mean,
But
what?
but yeah,
Just
Don't
big
do it.
stupid grin. That's all you're getting.
but yes, guys. If they're pointing
Yeah.
that way, we know which. We already have a direction, and perhaps just a rough time that it's been whatever had the acid has been around.
Yeah. But knowing more
that
detailed
case.
information is good. You're right.
In this case, though, shall we follow this?
Let us continue.
Okay. So,
Ribbit.
you head in the direction that they had pointed it out to. So, I assume the marching order is still the same?
Yes.
Okay.
You,
Jesus.
Trough, now go ahead and
Sorry.
make a perception or a survival check again.
Tits and ass.
14. I'd say make it with advantage because you've had pointers as to where to go. So go ahead and make another roll, see if you get higher. Okay.
Hey.
You travel for about another 20 to 30 minutes. At this point now, the sun is just past the cusp of the afternoon. As you start moving forward, you can begin to see more subtle signs of acid burning away at trees. You, as you go past a certain patch, you can actually see there's a pool of this acid. It's not deep from what you can tell, but you can just hear it just sizzling away at the dirt around it.
can I see if I can contain it in a blast or blast gainer?
Is it one of your alchemist ones?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take the. Are you just using your hands for it, or are you like to scoop it in, or?
He's got
No.
tools in his kit. He's got
Yeah.
an alchemist kit, so he's got like tools for handling that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
hmm
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
using tools.
Okay. What
I'm not
particular tool are
touching
you?
that.
Use
what
your tongue,
particular
Delson.
tools?
I'm going to use tongs to hold on to the
Okay.
little vial to
So you
scoop
get-
it up at a
So you get a small
nice
bit of.
distance.
Yeah, so you get one of your small alchemist vials, you attach it to the tongs, and you just scoop it in. As you pull it up, obviously because it's from a open water source, it dribbles down a little bit, and as it lands on the tongs, you do hear a tss.
Damn, that powerful.
Yeah.
Thankfully, looking at it, like, the metal has been corroded, but it's still well enough to use.
Man, you need to get like a masterwork alchemist kit, something that's like magic. That'd be cool.
So you do have some acid in the vial, but not enough to really to use it as a weapon or anything. Because the pool itself isn't like a deep pool where it's like, oh yeah, I can fill up this vial. It's like, it's a very like surface water style.
Yep.
I can't shape it in water. Can't use it as water, can I?
Nah, you won't be able to.
Oh.
No, 'cause it's
I didn't
acid.
think 'cause I could just like.
It's acid, not water.
Bend the water, like water bend the acid into the vial.
That's pretty cool.
I
like
know,
that,
but I can't.
But okay.
I know.
Yeah.
I figured I'd ask.
On the voice of nature.
Mm. This is definitely some strong acid.
And looking about as well,
Right.
Trough, now you do start to see what appears to be almost humanoid footprints. Not quite humanoid, but relatively close.
Hmm. Hey, we're getting close. Did they didn't say like any information about the missing people, did they? As in like what kind of race they were, or
You were just told that they used acid.
Mm-hmm.
And that they
no,
were
no, no.
somewhat
I mean
large.
as in the people who died.
No, they only provide like they provide very little information.
All we know is that they were like a new group.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so you just
Wait.
guess keep your eyes out. Don't fucking touch anything, and
I'll
just don't be an idiot, alright?
With the tracks in the acid, would I be able to have any idea on like a rough idea of what kinds of creatures might have been able to produce this kind of acid?
You wouldn't, unfortunately, because there's no guarantee the acid and the footprints are the same.
Fair enough.
I guess I can't either.
No,
Oh.
unfortunately not. No.
if we're just keeping an eye out, then I'll summon Akasha up and have her tell her to circle around us and just keep an eye out for danger.
Is she still a bat?
Yep.
Okay. If that's the
Right,
case,
gotcha.
go ahead and make a perception check for Akasha.
Actually, I may. Did I turn? Because I turned her into a spider before, and I don't think I actually said.
Oh
that
yeah,
I
no,
changed
she's
her
still a
back into
spider.
bat.
Yeah.
So,
No,
yeah.
she's still a spider. I haven't changed her back, so I'll just keep her as a spider right now.
Okay. A tiny spider.
Spooter.
All right.
Beetle.
So go ahead then, Trapnar, and make one more perception or survival check with advantage.
With advantage.
Avantage. You know what? I'll be a clever boy here as well.
Avantage.
Con avantage. What am I doing again? Let's go with this one. Oh.
15. Okay. A further 10 minutes pass. You go past what appears to be signs of battle. Fairly recent battle. You can see blood and acid that's on the ground. And the footprints now have an indent to the side of it, almost as if something's being dragged. As you go over a small hill, let us switch over to, once I've found it, that's the wrong map.
I'm scared, boys and girls.
Yeah, it's time for battle here.
Is that the map? That is not the map. I need to label these maps better, because I'm not good
We're
with...
about to battle the legendary giant acid dingo.
Is it dingo?
Oh, that's why I use an older map. Okay. So, I'll just shift this over here so it's easier for me to actually move you guys over to it.
Legendary giant acid dingo is one of Australia's most feared predators.
Oh god.
Okay,
Mm.
so,
Dingo dial.
The real target of the emu war.
Go with an acid gun instead of a lava gun.
so you guys are coming in from
In hell.
this side. So, there's Nem. And I'll shift it according to the marching order in a second. I'm just getting you all in here. Someone can send via the map. Probably send it in a second because of the stuff which is going to be
Once
added
everybody's
on.
there.
Yeah. So 1,
I will
2,
make a
3,
thing.
4, 5, 6. I take it Akasha isn't actually there.
No, she's just on me. Until I put her somewhere or tell her to do anything, she's just like on my person.
Okay. So I think it's 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay, so as I just shift everyone accordingly. So then Valid Fortune. Yeah, so I'll say it's a little bit of a hodgepodge group way that you guys are, but there we go. And you can see I haven't actually put the token for it because it'll just get in the way, but you can see walking in the northeasterly direction what appears to be a large, rotund, almost humanoid creature. You can see boils just along its entire body. But the biggest thing that you can see is, like, it's got greasy black hair, and in its left hand, you can see a partially melted giant frog. And it is...
Aw,
There it is.
Brother.
There.
get struck. Yep, it's time to fight Shrek.
Yep, that's Shrek.
The reckoning is at hand.
Holy shit, where did you get this photo of me?
Oh, I
uh,
Time has come.
and I would like everyone just quickly to make a stealth check. Actually, no,
I can
don't.
do
But
that.
actually, don't, because you're not being stealthy. So I'll just roll a
No,
perception
no.
check for this thing. Okay.
kind of hoping.
Yep, so
to
you
Yeah,
guys
unless we
climb
saw it
up-
from a distance and it didn't
Yeah.
notice us.
Yeah, so it did notice you, but at this point, as you get close, and obviously you go and get a normal pace, well, with that roll. So you just
Yeah,
watch
like if we
it-
see it and it doesn't see us, I feel like we would become stealthy at that point. But
Yeah, well, this is just to see if it does spot you guys,
sure, hell yeah.
just by default. With a 15, though, it just stops and turns like... And as you turn around, as it turns, you can see that its face is just... it looked like it had a few fights which resulted in it being pummeled by a tree many times. But with the look of its face, you do somewhat recognize it because memory serves, you guys have fought something similar, or most of you have. It looks troll-like, and as it turns around, you can see, like, from its front, you can see some of the blisters are oozing a dark, visceral liquid. And as it lands, you can hear, even from here, you can just see it just... Just watch it, just like... Drops the giant toad and begins to lurch forward. I need everyone to roll the initiatives. And you can give Rhea the map now.
You don't happen to talk giant fucking disgusting acid monster, do you, as well?
It.
Not right now. Give me 10 minutes.
I don't think we have
I'll-
10 minutes.
I'll roll for you, Rhea, don't worry.
I mind blank. There's initiative. I mind blank. How do I roll?
For
We don't
once,
want
I
to
rolled
click
lower.
on your
Trolls
token and
are,
escape initiative.
Can technically be intelligent. They might speak something like giant or even dwarvish or goblin.
Too bad
I
none
mean,
of us have any idea what the hell this thing is.
if it is a giant, aren't hill giants supposed to be the stupidest giant? So this guy would be smarter than this hill giant.
For the record, a Venom Troll is counted as a giant.
Oh, nice.
Venom troll. Never heard of a venom troll before.
Okay, so, top of the round.
Oh, they look
Gratian,
friendly.
you're up.
Alright, let's see. Can I move? Actually, hold on. Do I have to go around? Would I have to, like, go around the party to get to the right?
You would have to go around Floriana and Delson, but because there is
Oh.
a square, it's basically only if you can't go through their portraits, basically.
Am I able to, like, go through,
What do you want to try to go through here?
like, one to the... Oh, yeah. But I'm trying to keep my distance.
Oh my god, this guy
Yeah,
sucks.
can I go there and then spend the other 20 feet trying to get close?
So wait, where you wanted to go?
Can I, like, first go behind Floriana and then use
5,
the
10?
rest of my... And then use the rest of my movement to go, let's say, 10 right, 10 up.
20, 30. Yep, there you go.
Okay. How... Actually, never mind. I'll just shoot it.
Okay, go ahead, make an attack roll.
With my brand new longbow.
Both will hit. Go ahead and go ahead and roll damage.
Damn it, that didn't really work.
6.
Okay, I'll save it.
14 points of damage. Okay. So the arrow, so you watch as the 2 arrows like hit into the troll. As it like staggers back, you watch as an arc of the acid just like flies out from each wound and lands just around it. You just hear it just go. Tss.
Ew.
That sounds dangerous. That looks dangerous.
Okay. So is that your turn, Gratian?
Yes. Sorry.
If people given Savannah a map of the arena.
Oh,
since...
fuck, that didn't work either. Fuck off. Okay. Sorry. Sorry for my outburst.
Okay. Are you like trying to get the map to
My
work?
turn?
No, not yet. It's Fortune's
Oh,
turn.
okay.
Oh, I can do that really
Okay.
stupidly far.
How big is this log here?
It's big enough where if you were to lie down, it would give you half cover.
I would like to do that.
Okay, so you go over here, you go prone, but you now have half cover.
And
Ah,
I
shoot.
would like to hold my action to slash with my sword in case it gets close to me.
Okay, keep in mind that attacking while prone with a melee weapon, you have disadvantage on your attack.
Yep.
Okay,
There we go.
gotcha.
Got it? Okay. Let's see if I can do it too.
Delson, you're up.
Kind of works. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move
That looks about how I'm gonna move it.
right here.
Okay.
And from here, rev up those wisdom saves, because I'm sure whispering distantly in its ear.
That's a natural 2.
Then it takes full damage. And you know what it must do.
Use its reaction to run away.
As far as it can.
God damn it.
Oops, that's not it. Why is it on that layer? You should be on this layer. There. There we go. Alright. That's your
So
turn.
is dissonant whispers? Is it literally you just whispering really mean things in his ear?
In their mind, actually.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Okay, Val, if you're up.
Okay. That's like pretty far away. 90 feet. Yeah, I guess I'll just move up somewhere. Get to the point where... Here, actually...
Is that like a vibrating controller somewhere?
Hmm.
It might be my phone. It might be like
Yeah.
my typing in the chat. Sorry.
How...
It's alright.
I'm 90 feet. Okay, yeah, so I can do this.
Looking,
I
you wanna do the
will
thing?
walk up and close to it, so I'm like within 30 feet of it. That should be
15,
close.
20, 25.
I'll just
30.
I'll just move right up to next to Fortune behind that log,
Okay.
and then that puts me 60 feet away, and I will cast
Find the log.
Phantasmal Force as I make it appear as though it is burst into flames to itself. I also instill some sort of terrifying mind effect on it, and it thinks it's on fire now.
That's a 10. So,
So it is on fire.
okay.
To it. Nobody else can see it's on fire, but it's going to act like it's on fire.
Okay. Okay, so you just watch it just starts like thrashing and hit and like trying to bat off what it thinks is flames. Alright. So, what else are you doing in that one? Or is
That's
that
my
your
turn.
Okay.
That's my turn. Well, I guess Sure, I'll cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
It's funny when I start throwing ice at it. It's like, wait, what?
That's both my spell slots used up.
Okay.
Unless I can't do that, because I think that's a thing sometimes where you can't use more developments, but...
Wait, it's a concentration, right?
No, you're right. Thank you, Delson. I can't do that. I did not.
Okay, I'll let it be rolled back.
What's up?
Too many things that are concentration. Okay.
Okay.
Like,
Rewind.
like
Shrapnel,
phantasmal
you're
forces of concentration.
Yes. Okay. What does one want to do? Yeah, can I move up so I'm about here, sort of
Okay.
in between the log and the big dude, and then I'm just gonna do a quick roll just for myself.
All right.
Okay, cool.
What? Are you just gonna charge from the battle thing?
Afraid.
No. It's me. It's seeing if Trothnor is clever enough to know that he probably shouldn't, stab several times into a thing made of acid.
Okay.
You can do it, Trotnar.
And as you can guess by that roll, he thinks that's a swell idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did some of the personal roll things. Like when I was playing that
Sounds like-
barbarian, during the one shot, I rolled to see if he would just go crazy.
And then I'll withhold my action. I don't think I can read. Actually, no. I will attack him if he gets within range of me.
Okay. All right. Floriana, you're up.
Let's see.
Cast haste.
Cast haste. How far away am I, anyways? That's far.
Real far
Oh,
now.
100 feet. Wow.
You retreat back to the sparkly lake.
Yeah, I can just look right there. And let's see. I don't know if I want to cast it. I don't think I want to cast haste still. Well, I'll think about it later. For now, I guess I'll just use Rare Frost on it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the attack. 18. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, now my damage setup's correct.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, no, I think. Wait, we cast damage to the break modifier. Wait, I didn't add that to it yet. Alright. That's it.
13. Okay. So,
And now it's slowed, I think it was what it does.
yep.
Can you
So-
freeze acid?
So it blasts in blasts into its stomach. You actually watch as it makes impact. The acid actually spurts outward. You see, almost like it does try to freeze it over, but the acid is too strong. You just watch it just
Oh.
melts any ice that's over it as it just flies out. All right. So, Raya, you're up.
Okay, so it looks like from what I'm looking at that the only thing I can really do is kind of move towards him, right?
Yeah, he's a little bit further away from you now. He is
Yeah.
95 feet away from you if you want to get within range of him.
Okay, I guess then I'll just try to move within range of him as close as I can get right now.
Using a dash action, you can get within range of him.
Okay, then I'll do
But-
that.
Know that we've just witnessed him getting hit and then exploding with acid, but he's nearby. But if you punch him, maybe it won't. Maybe that won't matter.
No. Then I'll stay at the log. I'll move over near there. Not
Okay.
all the way up to him, but
All right, yep, okay. So with your movement, you can get to where Valif is.
And do you have any range stuff
I don't
as Rhea?
can't remember.
She's a monk, but
I don't
monks have
think
some
so.
you can throw things.
She's only got her fists and hand axe. Those are the
Okay.
only two things that she's got that can be thrown.
I mean, I guess I
Yeah,
could
you can
attempt
throw
to throw
fists,
that
yeah.
like that.
Just
Yeah, you
rocket
could
fist.
drive by horse archer throw an axe at it.
I guess could I try to do that, or am I still too far?
Still too far.
No, you could.
Oh.
Well, she was right here. She can get 80 feet in one turn, which means she can get within 20 feet, which
No,
is
she
enough
can
for her
get
to throw an
55
axe
feet,
with it.
55 feet in one turn.
Doesn't she have 40-foot move speed?
Yeah, and then she's got plus 15 because she's a monk. on a character sheet now.
That's
It's on
just
a
like
character
one. That's just like one move, right? Okay, then she can get
sheet.
even closer.
That's her move. Yeah, she can go 10 feet up. She can go right next to Trofnar with 55 feet of movement.
And that's just a move, but she can do a dash as a bonus action if she wants.
Please do. He's so
whatever.
learned.
No, she can't use dash as bonus action unless it's Step of the Wind.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, if she wants, she could attack. But I'm not telling her what to do. I'm just trying to like explain the situation. She can do whatever she wants. Oh, shut up. Don't worry about it.
I think I'm just confused. I'm sorry, I got confused halfway through that. I'll just stay by the log.
All right. Okay. Nemesis, you're up.
Is my thing working?
Yes.
I
Yes.
can hear you.
Hello.
Amazing. Alright,
Quick, inspiring speech.
no. I'm just
I know.
gonna go dash over here.
Okay.
My turn.
Okay. It is now the creature's turn. First thing you notice is the wounds that you've inflicted, you watch as they start to close upward. Close up. And he's just there like...
Yeah, that's the...
He's probably just as confused as we are, because he's like, "I'm on fire. This shouldn't happen."
So he is...
That's I have no idea what it meant.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Phantasmal Force, it's going to keep doing damage until he makes a...
Yeah, on my turn it does damage, and so he should have taken 6 damage last turn, and then if you want me to, I can roll d6 every turn on my turn to do that.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll just say that damage was like for the first, instance of it. Sounds
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. So like when my turn comes around, I'll deal another 6 to it, but I'll
Yeah.
have an action to do other things.
It is going to... Well, actually, it can't... Because it technically uses its movement in its reaction. It technically can't move, so... It's going to use its action to see if it can perceive the illusion. That is a...
Yeah.
15 minus 2, that's 13.
Target section examine 5. Yeah, and intelligence. It's what now?
13.
No,
Yeah, she
my
will.
spell save DC is 16.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. It's, oh well. So it's just like... Until eventually it just like raises its head back and just... Okay. So that will be its turn. Gratian, you're up.
Gratian, you're muted.
Gratian, you're muted.
Oh, oof. Sorry. I'm gonna move 15 right and 15 up.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. Okay.
I like this precision. It's great.
Well,
That is only 15 feet, you know.
Oh, I didn't
Because-
realize the diagonal.
Well, like we live. This isn't a. It's a non-Euclidean universe where diagonals don't work that way. So you could move 15 feet diagonal, or you can make 30 feet diagonally, or 30 feet forwards. The Pythagorean theorem doesn't exist in D&D.
Wow.
In that case, I'll use my last 15 to get up to the log.
Okay.
And from here, I'll shoot.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Hold on. How far am I away from it?
You
60 feet.
are 60 feet.
In that case, can I Slayer's Prey first?
Sure. So bonus action,
Yay.
Slayer's Prey. Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Don't forget one's a crit.
Yeah. So it's 9 points of damage for the first one. Let's see. 4. That's an 8 for that one, and then that is another 14 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Nice.
Okay. Every single hit you see, just spurts of acid come out. It's looking hurt.
Alright. I think maybe I should start shooting. Because the environment's getting fucked up. That's my turn.
Right. Okay, that's your turn. As you watch this troll start to get like more and more wounded, you watch the will-o-wisp behind start to shimmer. And you see one start to move forward.
Ads.
Alright, so I will just go ahead and roll the initiative for this thing. But it won't be until the start of the next, so it won't be till top of the round anyway. So,
Is
skip
it
that.
friend or?
You don't know?
I doubt it.
Alright, Fortune, you're up.
Hello, yes. I would like to stand up and dash my way about here behind Nemesis.
Okay, so half your movement. 5, 10, 15, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
We have arrows in the bag of holding, and them's holding the bag of holding, correct?
Yes, but to take them out would be an action.
That is fine. I would like to take some arrows out.
Okay, how many do you take out?
As 40?
40. That's a bit too many to like
Or
pick
can
up.
I just fill my quiver up?
I'll say like reaching in quickly and pulling them out, you pull out 15.
Perfect.
Like you just like reach both your hands in, pull a bunch of them out, and just like stuff them in your quiver. And I guess that'll be your turn then, because that's movement, action, bonus action.
Yep.
All right, Delson, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to join the log crew.
Okay.
And I am going to use... I'm once again going... No, wait. Let me see what my spells are. I am going to need this thing to make a wisdom save.
Okay. That is a 16.
It just makes it, which means this doesn't do anything. I was trying Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay.
That's such a confusing set of emotions that thing would have been dealing with.
Indeed.
Like, it's feared, it's laughing, it's also on fire.
Yep.
But half of those things aren't even true.
Mhm.
All right. So is that your turn then?
What did
I kind of want to
be a bonus action to try to see if I know anything about trolls? Or would that require an
Have we
actual
seen
That
action?
would require an action because you have to
Okay.
you have to like take a moment to like stop and think.
In that case, I think I'm going to inspire Gration.
All right.
Which
I kind of wanted to stand in an ice storm while it's on fire, and it's just somehow not, going
I
out.
was like, I'm so confused right now.
All right. Valak, you're
Foggily
up.
Swalder. You can shoot harder.
From where I am, I guess I will just, I'll kind of take a step over the log and move up towards it, 30 feet, up to, I'll just kind of tag along with everybody else, so about there,
Okay.
and then I will Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. It's
Recently, yes, would be Eldritch Blast. Now,
The
no
blast
longer
of the Eldritch.
Blast.
first one hits.
3 points.
And
Okay.
what about the...
You did a
And then
fantastic.
6
Oh,
points
yeah.
and then
Rolls.
another d6. It does it.
Yep.
I'll roll another d6. A 1.
Oh. Aye, that sucks.
Okay. So you just like hit it twice, but the first one kind of like just glances off it. As the Eldritch Blast impacts, you see once again just an arc of acid just spray out from it. It's looking hurt still, but it's still
Ouchie.
very much alive. Alright, Trafnar, you're up.
Okay. I will go up here and join them.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're a dwarf, you got 25 feet.
Then I will go up here and join.
We're losing.
you
We're losing
roboted a lot.
Trafnar. Trafnar's turn to be Robo.
Yep. Mechatroth.
Sorry, you roboted for a lot of that sentence.
Try again, Trough. I don't hear him.
Yeah, Trough,
Either.
we can't hear you.
Oh no, Trough is dead.
Did your mic die?
That's gonna suck if his mic died.
Yeah, it would.
I think it's just a connection thing.
Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me, but my computer was freaking out.
Oh, well
Okay.
now we can hear you. Although it's not live
Hello?
enough so you speak. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I think we basically started telling us your actions when you cut out.
You said you wanted to get to Nemesis, but you couldn't, so next to Fortune's the next you got. I mean, since your archery is +2, adds +2 anyway, you don't need to ask, because it's a feat.
Okay, I want to hold. Can I hold my action just to attack?
If it gets near, yep, gotcha.
It's close.
Yep. When it gets in range, you will attack. Okay. Floriana, you're up.
Okay. Can I try that knowledge check on about stuff I know about trolls?
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Yeah. I know trolls are normally used against fire, but I don't know anything
7.
about a venom troll.
You're not too sure.
Oh well, that's an action then.
Yeah, these trolls
Yeah, that was
are
your action.
weird.
Yeah, let me just move up closer so I can.
Damn troll.
5,
can-
10,
It's
15,
trolling us.
20, 25,
It is trolling.
30.
We're so close to each other, it's gonna fucking come up and beat the shit out of us.
Okay. So, Raya, you're up.
Okay, so can I get like just within range to throw my hand axe at it?
Yeah, it's got a 20-foot range, so if I just go here... Yeah, so you'd be about level with Trofnar and everyone.
Hello.
Then I want to do that and throw.
Okay, technically this hand axe doesn't have a throw modifier, but I do know that it's easy enough to throw... Well, I say it's easy enough to throw hand axes. So it is...
Hand axes should have the thrown modifier. They're like a thing you.
Well, it doesn't have it on here, I don't think. Does it? Does it? It doesn't have it on here, but I remember on the player's hand... Oh, no, it does have.
That's insane. Yeah,
does
it's
have.
definitely a thing.
So... Okay, so if that's the case, it's just a normal roll with the hand axe. 24 hits, so that is 1d6 plus 2 slashing. That is 4 points of slashing damage. As it just like embeds itself into its chest, you watch as the metal actually bubbles slightly. It's still stuck in there, but even at this point you can see like smoke coming from the wound.
That's probably broken now.
Well, it's probably not going to be as pristine as it was. Alright, so that's your movement and your action. So... That's it. Okay, gotcha. Nemesis, you're up.
Do. Alright. I can make it to this guy.
Okay.
Everyone's keeping a safe distance, and I'm just like, I'm the tank.
Go ahead and make your attacks.
Yep.
How far is it for you guys anyway? Oh, because I'm not zoomed out. Okay, one of those hits. Because I'm not zoomed out, it looks like he's a lot closer, but he actually is really freaking far.
Yeah, like when Delson made him run away, I was like, no, come back. He's so far away.
Okay, 7
But at least it
points
stops it from
of
beating the shit out of
damage.
us.
Okay, so You like slam into its stomach. You actually watch it sort of like ripple slightly when one of you see it like grimace in pain. But as it does, you watch as one of the blisters just explode outward. You take. You take 9 points of acid damage.
Nice. All right.
Okay, so as it just like recoils back slightly, just it's gonna start its turn. So you watch as the wounds and the bruising seems to clear up just slightly, and it's going to. Yep. So he's going to 5, 10, 15. He is. I need to bring up a cone for this.
Oh, crap.
Oh boy.
I
Yep.
knew it.
They're just gonna throw up on us now? Oh, crap.
It's gonna be an asshole.
You watch as it takes one of its clawed hands, just sticks it into his stomach, you hear him go, and just slash across. So
Oh, my.
so he takes.
At least he, hurts himself doing it.
Yeah, he takes 8
He's a
points
troll, it doesn't
of
matter.
acid damage. Not acid. He takes 8 points of slashing damage. So that brings him down to that, basically wasting all of his heal. And where's that cone? Where's that cone? I don't think I have an acid cone. Or if I do, it's not working properly for me. Why is it not freaking... Okay, fine. So basically, I need... No, I definitely need this.
The cone. The cone is like touching it, so he can hit. He can hit like.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
He can hit. He can hit everybody. Is what he can do.
Not quite.
Actually,
Not
sorry, not everybody. Just the
Thank
three
God.
of us.
Yeah, just
Or
give me a
the
second.
three
I'm
of us.
trying to freaking find the goddamn. There we go. There's the spells effects. It's not gonna be the goddamn. Yeah, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be the right. Oh no, there we go. There is a cone of acid. Sweet. So.
Spray. That looks
5,
disgusting, Tig.
Yeah, it does.
10, 15. So from... So that's going to actually hit originating from there. God, this is not a good acid cone.
Well, like it's just
Yeah.
like a 15-foot square, right?
Yeah. It's, there we go.
Yeah.
So I need Trufnor, Fortune, and Valif to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. 4.
Oh, this is a different damage. Ah, whatever. I'll still count it with that thing. That's my bad misrolling it, so I'll take responsibility for that. And I'll just say that
For what
it
now?
does. Whatchamacalls it misread the damage type that it uses, so it was like, oh wait, no, that wouldn't work. But then it's like, screw it. I'll just say that it does. This is my choice because I made the mistake, so I will own up to it. Okay, so the three of you fail. So the three of you take, and keep in mind, obviously, those of you that have got the, current root protection.
Yeah, me and
stuff,
Fortunate's
this-
halved.
Yeah, so
Trotner takes full damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
well,
boy.
Well, when you
Please don't
find out what
backtrack.
damage type it is, you'll find out. But
Oh yeah, actually he might not. That's true. I don't know.
Oh my god, I have advantage on saving throws against poison.
roll again.
And
'Cause
would I
it's
be able to
poison
hellish
damage.
rebuke it?
And I have
Yes, you do.
resistance against poison damage.
Yeah. So go ahead and
Yeah,
roll again,
actually,
Shakes.
that's true.
Dwarven resilience.
Because you am dwarf.
Yes, we know. We need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I feel like showing off.
Okay, so you make the save. So the 23 damage of the 23 points damage is halved and then halved again. And
No,
for
it's
So it is
Valif and
poison
Fortune-
then. It's not acid.
It's not acid. I misread because
Yeah.
it's when it gets hit.
It's really weird. I've looked at this. They fought one of these in Critical Role, and it's like it was weird then too.
Yeah. Actually, no. It is poison damage. So wait, Nemesis, aren't you
Yeah.
resistant to poison?
Um,
Could have sworn it was like you're resistant to one element.
Do.
So
Yeah, I think
I
with
am-
acid we could hellish rebuke.
So it's all poison damage despite everything being
Yeah.
presented as acid.
Yeah.
That's so
It's
dumb.
That is dumb as all
weird.
hell.
That's
It
the
is-
same thing happened when they fought this in Critical Role.
Yeah,
They were
it's
all like, "What?"
weird.
Because I'm guessing poison and acid damage are two different things.
Yes.
100%.
Yep.
Yeah, this is dumb as fuck.
Yeah, my bad.
I was wondering.
But if,
Was
but,
unsure.
but to
As soon
be,
as you showed the picture, I was like, I know what that is. I've
to be
read this in
fair, it's
Mordecai.
not your fault. It's whoever wrote the monster manual.
Yeah, well, it's also as well just like again, it's how people print it out as what it is.
It's dumb.
And not to mention
we could
poison.
just ignore it and count it as the same.
I made the mistake. I'll own up to it. There's poison damage. But okay. So if that's the case, so Valve and Fortune, while you took half damage, so 23 reduced down to that is 11, and
Okay.
Trofnar it's halved even further to 5.
Yeah, boy.
Valve and Fortune, you are poisoned for 1 minute.
You are poisoned. So we have disadvantage on all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, basically disadvantage on everything.
As I
On
tried to
attack
ask
rolls and
earlier,
ability
can I
checks.
hellish rebuke it?
Yes, so it's a deck save it has to make, yeah?
I'm pulling it up. Yes.
Okay.
Can I spend 6 seconds making a potion antitoxin?
You cannot, I'm afraid.
we're
That
still,
is a 7, so I'm pretty sure that's a fail.
That's it.
Immune to deceive, resistance raise, I don't get poison. Okay, yeah, so you still took that damage. Oof, 17 points. What damage type is that?
Fire.
Fire.
Ooh, okay.
Whoosh.
So let's see, so that's... to that. Okay. It's looking pretty rough. It's looking pretty
How
rough.
does it react to be put on? How does it react to be putting on fire? Actually,
You just watched it just thrashes about even more. It's just there, like, it's not having a good day.
Oh yeah.
wait, what's aura protection?
I don't know, but it sounds good.
Paladin, it's good. If you're
Bonus to
within 10
saving
feet of it, you
throws
get
equal
everything
to
saved.
your charisma modifier. Within 10 feet, but they're not within 10 feet, so...
Yeah.
Just feed
If
you in.
only I had the
Muzzle.
power of locomotion.
Nice.
Okay. So, top of the round, you hear... Oh, looking over to the direction it was going, you can see, in the distance, coming onto the field, a secondary troll.
Another one. Alright.
But that was its
You're-
turn, so after, Yeah, why did it roll twice there? Don't know why it rolled
I
twice.
only
but
see
it did.
one.
Really? It rolled
Why
twice
don't you
for
like
me.
to see us suffer?
Alright. So for the record, even though it's like here on the queue, it doesn't actually start until the next round. Gratian, you're up.
Okay. Can I go 20?
Where? Oh, there's the troll. Okay.
20 feet where?
Left.
You'd have to skirt around, but yeah, 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20.
Can I shoot it from here?
Yep.
Okay. I want to make sure I don't shoot friends again.
Okay, first one
Nine.
misses. Second one hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Eight points of damage. That is just the amount that you needed. Yep. Also, Nemesis, due to the proximity, you take
Explode.
7 points of poison damage.
Hmm.
As the arrow blasts out and the acid just begins to spurt outwards. You actually watch its wounds stopped healing when it was hit by Hellish Rebuke, and as it just falls down, you just watch it just starts to bubble away. Dead. Okay. So,
That's
it's the Will-O-Wisp's turn. It's just gonna float about.
Instead, that's nice.
Float here. And even though it's done that, it is going to... Yeah, so you watch as the will-o-wisp goes near the troll, and you watch as a weird sort of... almost like its soul gets pulled out into the wisp. Like, you just watch as this weird, like, bluish sort of mist gets pulled out as the wisp gets closer, and as it stops, the wisp hovers upwards. That's the wisp.
Just Shang Tsung him.
Dementors it.
Fortune, you're up.
Alright, can I get within... about here?
Okay.
Let me just see how far my short bow can fire.
I'm almost certain it can hit that far.
Okay, I'd like to try and shoot for our new friend over here.
Okay, go ahead and make a shot. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Three points of damage. Alrighty. Okay, so you just watch as you just turn around, fire the arrow. It hits into the shoulder. You watch as sort of this poisonous acidic mist just spurt outwards. Is that your turn?
Could I use more movement to get, like, over here towards the thing?
Yes, you can.
And I would like to use my bonus action to try and attack it with my dagger.
Okay. Let me just check on this. Don't forget, you have disadvantage. Oh, actually, you got disadvantage because you're poisoned. So go ahead and roll that short bow again.
Oh.
7. So that misses, actually, so he doesn't take the damage because you're poisoned. And roll again for the dagger because, again, poisoned. Both miss. I have a... There should be an icon here for poison.
No,
We'll use the
will-o-wisp. The will-o-wisp didn't do anything.
We'll just use the radiation symbol.
Yeah.
We don't know it did anything wrong.
It's Shang Tsung something soul.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's all did.
That's your turn. Delson, you're up.
Make the
In that case-
will-o-wisp angry.
I will go
Yeah,
10
don't
this way.
Don't do that.
I will go 10 this way. And then 20 up.
So you basically go 10 feet that way, because diagonal exists.
Yep. And then
20 up,
just
so that puts you next
15,
about
actually.
15. Okay.
and can I see the troll toll over there?
Yep, he's 50 feet away from you.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. I'm going to shatter him.
Okay.
You can do it.
So that's
I'm gonna
a
suck your
dex
dick.
save, is it?
It is cons.
Con save. Natural 20 plus 5. 25.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me check what happens then.
I think it's
So-
just half damage.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll your shatter. I just realized as well, Valif, isn't Phantasmal Force like one of your 2 spell slots?
Yes.
And you would have used fly earlier, so you wouldn't have been able to use Shadow
But we
Blade
took an
anyway.
hour to make a bunch of stuff, which means
you
I
never
had a
said-
short
but you-
rest.
Alright, yeah, sure, I'll allow it.
It's not. I don't feel like I need to say every single little thing like that within the context of the game. Like making everything really
Alright,
There's a
fair
lot
enough.
of stuff that you do like that, Tick. That I try to hold my tongue because it's anti-fun.
Yep.
Alright,
You know what
fair
I mean?
enough.
It's like punishing people for stuff like that is really, really like
Yeah,
shitty.
just roll with it, man.
Alright, fair enough, okay. Alright. So that is 8 points, is it? Wait, nothing. 8 points of damage, gotcha.
Yep.
Alright, Valif, you're up.
I will. Yeah, I'll just Eldritch. Stay where I. Well, I'll move over to the right here. Some
5, 10
about
feet?
there.
Oh, right.
I'm
it's
just
moving
move about there, and then Eldritch Blast with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Well, fuck you.
Well,
Disadvantage my ass.
okay. So
Oh my.
the first one definitely hits. So that is 6
Oh my.
plus 7. I think that's 6 plus 7 is 13. There we go. And unfortunately, the second one misses. But yeah, you clobber it directly, like smack dab in the nose, and it just goes.
And then I will, since that happened, I will then bonus action cast Shadow Blade because
Blade,
I have
yeah.
my spells up.
Yes.
Spells up left.
Yes. All right. Okay. The troll, I said that's not his turn. I've just put him on the field. Just put him on the initiative order for next time. Trafnar, you're up.
Hello.
Do the thing.
Right. Have I spotted this big fuck over here?
It's difficult to miss.
I'm an idiot.
You do see it.
In that case, I will move up here next to Mr. Poison Big Boy over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like,
And I will withhold my action in case he gets too close. And if he gets within range, I will swing my axe at him. Meanwhile, I will be telling Valith to grow a pair.
All right.
Excuse me?
Okay.
I don't understand.
You got a bit of poison bile on you, you'll be fine, kid.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your turn. Floriano, you're up.
I'm just gonna throw you at him next turn, okay,
I'm
Trump?
gonna stand next to
Alright.
Trafnar,
Okay.
and
Since we
I'm
talked
going-
about that.
I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath with fire elemental
Okay.
on myself, and I'm gonna hold my action for to use it if it gets close enough.
Gotcha. All right.
And yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Nice.
So it is now Raya's turn. So Raya, there's another troll that is 40 feet away from you. And a will-o-wisp
Okay,
that is
so-
15 feet away from you.
Wait, so there's a troll that's 40 feet, and then there's what?
A will-o-wisp.
Okay. Is the will-o-wisp, like, actively attacking us, or...?
You saw it consume
Oh.
something from the troll's corpse.
We walked up and like the troll died and it like sucked its soul out Dementor style.
It Shang Tsung'd his soul.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that too.
something like that.
And other cultural references that we can't think of.
I'm gonna go get within range of the troll, and can I kick him with my hind legs?
Okay, so basically 2 unarmed attacks on it. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So,
Your
boom.
soul is mine.
So one of those hits, the other one misses. So that is that goes my dice.
Stupid will-o-wisps.
Yeah, that was definitely the will-o-wisp. It's attacked our DM. We must kill it.
I'm not gonna waste time. I've got another D8 here. So that is 7 points of bludgeoning damage. But you also take, because you punched it, 9 points of poison damage yourself. Let me just double check so I know, just to check, so I'm not too familiar with
Does it help
centaurs.
that I have the kern root? Like, does that change anything? Or...
Yes, actually, that does half it. So that halves it down to 4.
Do monks have anything against poison or?
That's
acid
why. That's why I
stuff?
was just checking at the same time.
Eventually, but not at this level.
I don't think at
Okay.
this level,
I
but
don't think she does.
Okay.
Eventually, you become immune completely. And it's great.
Yeah, I thought monks have a bunch of fun things like that, but okay.
Yeah, no, not at the level that she's at currently.
Oh well.
All right. So that's your action. You still got your bonus action.
Can I move back from it now? Like, can I?
So it's 40, 45, 50, 55. It does get an attack of opportunity on you. That's fine. That is a natural 18 plus. Yeah, that'll hit. So you take 8 points of slashing damage, and 2 points of poison damage reduced down to 1, so that's 9 points in damage total. But yes, you do move away from the creature.
Okay.
Alright, so that's your turn. I got food.
Yay.
What kind?
Fish and chips.
Yes.
Fucking, you goddamn British.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, literally.
Like,
Raven.
couldn't be the more British.
Oh, shut up. Never seen
I'm not a
Europe.
complaint. I love fish and chips,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also part of the Commonwealth, so it's in my DNA.
Yeah.
Mimisi,
Nyamasi.
What? Huh?
you're up.
Ooh, what?
Okay. I want to move over here.
Okay.
Don't support Fortune attacking the will-o-wisps.
And now we're all protected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
power
Actually,
protection.
yeah, except for Raya.
Except for Raya.
Except for Steve.
Damn it,
and let me
Steve.
just. Alright. I'd like to use my Conquering Presence.
Okay. So
That's a wisdom save.
oh, it's just the best of these. That is a 4 minus 1.
So yeah, that really fails. So he is now very frightened of me for 1 minute.
Okay. So basically,
So
it's
at the end of
disadvantage.
each turn.
Yeah. So it's basically disadvantage on all its attacks as long as he can see you.
Oh.
Okay.
It's so nice to have someone in the same boat as me.
Alright. That troll is dead. Okay, top of the round. Gratian, you're up.
Yes, I am. Okay.
Can't move closer.
Filthy child.
I'm just gonna like. I'm not gonna say any movement. I'm just gonna use my movement to go towards it. The troll.
What's that going to hit you?
I'm just gonna spend all my movement getting to. Getting to the troll. About
It's 30 feet.
And that I'm within 60 feet. Right?
Yes.
All right. So I'll
You have a longbow?
I'll put flare spray on it and then a double shot.
Alright.
Oh, you want the 60 feet for Slayer Spray?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah,
Misses.
your longbow's 150 feet.
Misses.
Shoot.
Both miss.
Remember, you have inspiration.
How's that
What
work
did
again?
Basically, you roll your inspiration dice and add that to your roll.
Oh, and what's inspiration?
What size dice is it?
It's
Yeah.
a D8 at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit. That'll make that second one hit.
Okay. And I wouldn't get Slayer spray. Right?
No, because your first attack missed.
Yeah.
I mean, cold damage still. That's nice.
Yeah.
Max damage.
Big boy
Yeah.
damage.
It's more
Max
medium.
damage.
Alright.
Medium boy damage.
So, that's Gratian's turn. It's now the Will-O-Wisp's turn. It is going to make an attack on you, Fortune.
Is it mad at you?
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit.
I believe that hits.
Okay,
Really?
if that's
Yes,
the
that
case.
hits.
And then you take 8 points of lightning damage.
Ooh.
Ow.
As it bumps into you, you just feel like just an electric shock go through your body.
More like just a ball of lightning floating around.
I do not like this.
All right,
Zappy, zappy.
Fortune, you're up.
You got too close.
She touched the light. She shouldn't have touched the light. I would like to disengage with this.
Okay, bonus action disengage.
I would like to run back to the group.
Okay.
Like Nemesis, it hurt me.
Mom,
Oh,
it
you
shot
don't
me.
attack the will-o-wisp.
It's like, okay, idiot child, do not put your finger in the light socket.
And I would like to take my action to switch my short sword to my offhand, my rapier to my main hand, and put the dagger away.
Sure. That's how you can do that. All right. Delson, you're up.
I like how we just grouped up again. I ran over here so that you guys away from you assholes.
Yeah, he's ready to all get poisoned again.
Like I seriously went over here so that I was not near you. And then he
I'm
just
going
came
to
over
move-
next to me.
To that place.
What am I
To what
doing
place?
again? Oh, yeah, look at my heavy weapon last
Ah.
bit.
And from here, I think I'm going to do the shooty of the Eldritch Blasties
Okay, make your attack.
onto.
That hits. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm just rolling both of these together.
Yeah, that's
Nice
fine.
damage.
Eesh, that hurts.
See, why can't I roll that with my... I can't ever roll high with my Eldritch Blast.
Nice. Nice.
All right. It's looking hurt. It is looking hurt.
How hurt?
Fairly hurt.
Yay.
All right. Val, if you're up.
Since I'm gonna have to roll with disadvantage anyways, I'm just gonna stand where I am and just overhand chuck my Shadow Blade over Nemesis' shoulder. And just like flies in a straight line.
Shadowblade's
And-
range is under 30 feet. I thought it was 40.
It's 40. It's 40 feet.
Oh,
Shadow
right.
Blade.
Yeah, because it's something.
Yeah, sorry, it's 2060 actually.
Oh, right. Okay, there we go.
And if it is dim light tick, huh? Is it dim light? I don't think it's dim light.
No, it is not. It is the afternoon.
Yeah.
Roll
So
the
I will just do that.
disadvantage.
And I just have to click it.
At least you can't have double disadvantage.
Yep.
No, I can't.
Good thing that it doesn't. The stacking thing is weird like that. 16 still
16.
hits.
Hell yeah. So that was at 3. Yeah, it was 3d6. So 16 points of psychic damage.
That looks painful.
Goes right into its brain and just the knife just disappears.
Yep.
And then it goes,
And you
and
act-
it hurts. Its head hurts.
Yeah, and you actually notice that unlike your normal hits, no like poison mist spurts out from it.
Yeah, but
And then I will bonus action resummon. I'll just pull the knife out of my sleeve again.
Okay.
I got a million of these guys.
You're like
They're all up my
Reaper
sleeve.
in Overwatch.
Yes.
Okay, it's a troll's turn. So 31.
I love how my character is stylized of all these evil characters, but he's not. He's a nice guy.
Being frightened, it means that it can't approach. Isn't that right?
think so.
I think so,
Yes.
yeah.
I don't know if it necessarily means that, but
I'm fairly
maybe.
sure.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You can't willingly move closer.
Oh
Let me
yeah,
have a
yeah,
look.
yeah.
Creature can't
That's right.
willingly
It's
move
the
closer to
difference
the source of
between
its
fear and the difference between fear and frightened is that it has to run away if it's feared, but it's
Yeah.
frightened. It just can't get closer.
Okay, if that's the case, the troll just looks up, just sees Nemesis just basically staring down at it, and it's just gonna run. So it is.
Little bitch. I totally should have cast a different spell. Oh, that's okay.
Okay, so it is currently 60 feet away from you guys at this point. Let me know if you want to continue chasing or if you're gonna call it good on that. Well, actually, you technically still got a hostile enemy here anyway with the Will-O-Wisp. But it's gonna use its
No,
bonus
go
action
away,
to
Will-O-Wisp.
dash.
Wonder why it's hostile, Fortune.
Alright, Trufnar, you're up.
It got too close to her big girl, so she had to defend her big
Wait,
girl.
so is the troll? He's now 60 feet away from us.
Basically, the distance set to the edge of the map plus 60.
It's 90 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
son of a beasting. Okay.
Yeah, no, it ran.
I can't do much then.
Your short legs are, yeah.
Oh, I can't do anything.
Yeah, it took me a lot of effort to try to chase him down. Like, probably like, I got probably to haste myself down.
Okay, can I?
Slowly.
I don't want to waste my fucking action surge on that. Can I skip my turn because I really can't fucking do anything?
Okay.
I'm.
Your
I'm
action
sure
or something.
What?
Hold your action or something.
Okay, if he comes back, I'll kill him. Happy?
Do we want to try and chase it down and kill him? Because I can maybe haste someone, like I guess Raya.
You could have hasted me.
Well, you're too slow. Raya's already moves like 60 feet a turn without any help.
Can I jump on Raya's back?
If she lets you.
Does she let you?
Alright, can I jump on your back and then we can ride down the thingy?
Let me
Onward,
hear how
Speedy.
you ask. Is that how you ask her?
No, I do. I say that, but then it's got. No, and
I'm
then
gonna
I
say
feel like.
please.
Okay, look, hey, Raya, look. Only you can catch up with that big fucking disgusting thing. If I hop on your back, I can plunge my axe deep in its fucking skull, and we can kill it finally.
Okay, but if there's 1 second I feel like you're taking advantage of the fact you're on my back, I will kick you off so far you'll never find the party again.
What do you mean take it for? Alright, fucking deal, alright.
Yeah, he can get on my back.
And then yeah, I walk over and hop on her back.
Alright.
By the way, I've never ridden on a horse before. This should be fun.
Alright.
Good thing you're not riding it. You're a passenger.
Well, as I was thinking of saying, I was gonna cast haste on Ryan. Chase it down.
Oh.
So I'm gonna drop
That's
my
cool.
minus breath and cast
Cool.
haste.
Okay. Fire
Jesus
is
Christ.
hasted.
Can I don't know, if I don't move, can I like do a knowledge check for this Lilith, or I can't?
You used your action for haste.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. Okay.
Alright. Fire,
Okay.
you're up.
Okay, can I
Three.
catch up with the troll?
Let's have a look.
You have 110
I wanna make
foot
sure
move speed.
110 feet?
That,
Yeah,
like,
you can
while I'm
catch
doing
up.
this, it's extremely bumpy. Like, I don't make it a gentle ride. I want
Sure.
it to be, unpleasant.
Sure.
Has she got reins on her or anything I can hold on?
Nope.
I don't think
No,
that's-
and I wouldn't
can-
advise you do it either.
Yeah.
Can
there's
I
no
just,
saddle.
You could like
hug
hug
onto
her
your-
waist, maybe.
Yeah. Can I just like hug onto your lady waist?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Wait.
Her lady waist. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Ow.
So, the two of you catch up to the troll very quickly. And you are now directly next to it. So, Trofnar, you said you were holding your turn until you got in range, or...
Yeah. And can I do my attacks now?
Yes, you can do your attack.
Attack.
The attack
Okay,
action
good,
is
good.
2
Attack
for him.
Alright, fair
Yeah, I
enough.
can do it.
It's not just one. You're holding your action.
Yeah. I mean, the whole, like, attack reaction thing, it's DM discretion.
It's only because he's a fighter, really. Like, nobody else can do that.
It's a DM discretion. kind
That's
of
his
deal with
special
the
thing.
attack
Wow,
stuff.
that's too bad.
Wow, both miss. But yeah, you're level with it, so... What do you guys do?
Can I attempt to punch it?
Sure. 2 punches
like-
to its face.
Haste also gives you an extra punch
Yeah.
attack as well.
It does.
Yep. So 3
You get
hits,
3
2
punches.
of them hit.
And if you really want to, you can spend a key point to do another one.
Ooh, can I?
With more punches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let me do that
Just
too.
do the
so I'm
aura,
gonna
aura.
take damage, so-
Yeah, aura.
Okay,
Oh, 13.
unfortunately those last 2 miss, so... Let's see, so... So the troll takes 16 points of damage though from those 2 hits. There we go. But you and Trufnar, obviously Trufnar, we've... Actually, no, because you still got the stuff on, so these two attacks are going to be halved for you. But because of the Poison Splash attack, you both take 5 points of... Oh, wait, no, that's just one, actually. So that's 5 points for the first hit, reduced down to 2. And
What about
6
me?
points reduced down to... You're resistant to poison as well, so it's halved as well.
Okay, so it's only 2.
Yeah, so 2 for the first hit, and then that is 6 reduced down to 3, so that's 5 damage total. Alright. So that's your guys' turn. So, Nemsi, you're up. What are you doing?
I mean, can't really do anything right now, except, you know, be scary. Make it like run even farther away because they're currently chasing after it. So I think I'll just hold my action in case it comes back.
Okay. Alright. So, Gratian, you're up.
I will
you-
use my action to cast Goodberry.
Okay.
Okay. Aren't you in range to shoot him still?
Yeah, you have a longbow. You have 300 foot
Good berry, though.
range if you really want
Yeah,
it.
man.
Should,
England.
but you don't have to.
Nope, Goodberry.
This one, I'm on a good berry.
Delicious good berry. Good berry.
Alright.
That is
Good berries make you fat.
So,
Yeah, did we talk about this last time?
We did.
it's a Will-O-Wisp's turn. It's going to hover over here, and you watch as it dims and just essentially almost becomes like one with the smaller, like, firefly Will-O-Wisp stuff that's around it. Alright, Fortune, you're up.
Can I ask to this general group right here, does anybody have a jar?
I have a vial,
I have vials.
not a jar.
I don't think I have a jar either. Take a minute to think.
Like how big and what for?
Obviously for wisps.
Wait.
No, that's not.
Wait,
you
what?
can't do that.
That's not a good idea.
Alright,
We're trying to capture sentient creatures like your fucking pseudo dragon.
Okay, can I just go over here and pet Scamper?
Okay, sure. Alright. So, is anyone doing anything involved, or is it just all Raya and Trufnar?
I could move up.
Yeah, me and Delson could both still
some
attack it.
shots.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit far for me to start casting. I was gonna deal with the little wisps and take a look at them.
So
Yeah, I can still shoot.
15 plus 60, 75 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Actually, the problem is that I think the guy's gonna run away fast enough where I'll be out of range by that point. Hopefully.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh yeah, 123. Jeez, I keep thinking it's range. I keep thinking it's 60.
Yeah,
for some
Eldritch
reason.
Blast.
I keep thinking it's 60 for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's just because the majority of the spells are usually
Yeah, it's just
that.
it's one of the unique ones. It's like that and Firebolt are one of the only two that are.
Yep.
Magic
Really
Missile
that
120 is Magic Missile
Okay.
120 as well.
So you blast into its back. It's looking really rough. Trufnar and Raya, you guys take, and keep in mind Trufnar, yours is halved. Raya, yours is not halved anymore because it's the poison's just kind of burnt away at the stuff. I know, I'm trying to find a way to turn this acid into poison. Shush. So that is...
It can be contact poison. Like there's poisons that act like that are just really acrid.
So, the first hit is 15 points of poison damage.
What?
I rolled
what?
an 8 and a 7. Raya is down.
Ooh.
And the second hit... is 8 points of poison damage, reduced down to 4 for you, Trufnar, and obviously that previous amount. which was 15.
What was the previous amount, sorry?
It was 15, so that's reduced down to 7.
So
Isn't
7 to
Ryan
4.
currently resistant to this?
No, right?
Nope.
Not anymore.
Resistance
Not
is
anymore.
gone.
She
For
took 3
three
hits.
for 3 hits, but even if she's taken 4 hits and Tick just didn't know.
Great.
You
Sorry, but
Alright. So Raya automatically fails a death saving throw because of that second hit.
Great.
Oof.
that's why I was gonna wait for them to like
Hunting
wait
to
for it
the-
to run away before and then ready in action.
Alright.
That's
Val,
what
if you're up.
I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll run up to as close as I can.
10,
still
15,
within
20,
the same
29.
same distance.
Oop,
Yeah,
okay.
like,
never mind. Yeah.
whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then I'll just like hold my hands up and just wait for it to run away from them so that it's not close to them when I attack it, and then I'll make my attacks.
Okay. So, it's the troll's turn. I'm going to roll a d20 to see if it decides to keep running or if it's going to turn around. So, actually, no, to make it fair, Trofnar, roll a d20 for me.
I would love to.
If it's above 10, it keeps running. If it's below 10, it turns and fights. Okay,
Nice.
it keeps running.
That's what you
Trofnar, you get an attack opportunity on it.
I would love to.
Okay. 26 hits. It only had 1 health left. So you slash
This-
into it, and it falls. You
Guys.
take
Yeah, you and Raya.
12 points of poison damage, reduced down to 6, and Raya makes gets an automatic failure on her save. So she's now on
Who's
2
gonna die,
fails.
guys? Rules as written, she should be out because getting hit when you're down is 2 death saves.
No, that's only a melee attack. Crits, 2 death saves.
Oh, it's only that's only a melee
Yeah.
attack. That's good. Oof. I was like,
And
I
then,
was
like,
really concerned this whole time.
Raya,
Yeah,
Isn't it like having a little
Strafnar did an
bit of
attack of
rock?
opportunity, and obviously the splash.
Like trying to not hit people with that splash, guys.
Okay.
It wasn't Beast that did that.
No, it was Strafnar.
Yeah, Ed.
So you doing anything else, Troff?
Fucking shouting to get all the rest of these pricks over here.
Okay.
It's running
Can
away,
you-
and me and Delson are both running towards it.
Floriana, you're up.
How far away is she?
She's 90 feet away from you.
Your haste is dropped too, so you haven't.
Well,
concentration.
the haste dropped on her. Well, actually, I thought not technically. It's still
No.
on her. It's, just,
It's still no,
it's like
because she's.
it's my
I
concentration.
guess yeah. No, it's still on her. You're right.
It technically
Mhm.
would be
That's
gone,
weird.
but I would say it technically would be gone if you're knocked unconscious.
That's weird.
But without the stun.
How does haste work? That's
It's
Okay,
weird.
I guess because I think she could die if I don't do it. I'm actually gonna haste myself then, and then I should be able to dash over there and still have an action, right?
Wait, can you haste me?
Well, I could haste you, but do you have anything to heal her with? And also, it's not your turn next, so she could
Oh.
die my turn, on her turn.
Yeah, can you get there in one turn?
Is haste an
I should be
action?
able. Haste should be an action, but I can also basically as a part of being hasted, I get to use object action, so I should be able to use any form of recovery item on her.
Okay.
I'm just good.
I
I'm
want
adding all this up because if you use
Yeah.
haste on yourself, that's your action.
Which means you can't dash. Which
Unless you use your
Which
hasted
means you can-
action. But it's an action to use a potion for somebody else.
yeah, like you can't get there and do anything and haste yourself off.
Yeah. Let me double check my ability. That's things I got.
It was a really good fish, by the way.
Nice.
Had been missing fish.
I'm glad you're
From
enjoying
a-
yourself while Ray is dying.
I'm not enjoying it. I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation here.
Is it from a I know there's a really good
I don't
fish
know.
and
It's,
chip place in Audley Edge.
I don't know.
See, guys, this
Yeah.
is why we just don't come to the swamps.
Swamps suck.
Swamps are bad.
It's true.
Yeah, swamps
Exactly.
We didn't want to
At
come
least
here.
this
This
time
is
we
our
have.
job.
At least this time we have preparation. At least this time I actually prepared.
We prepared a little bit, yeah. think my best action choice would be to actually haste Nemesis just to see if she'll get there fast enough to heal her.
The people that are closer, okay.
Well, you can heal easier, right? Don't you have healing magic?
So bards can heal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Delson
but
has
it's also
healing
your-
word, which means he only needs to get within.
No way, I don't have healing word.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah. Remember?
No, I don't. Clearly.
I don't know.
We
Remember,
had a conversation a little bit ago when Tom thought that me
I'm not
and
trying to kill you,
word,
Raya.
but
That's
it was
not what happened. I'm trying to save your ass, actually.
Yep.
So in the end, nobody has Okay, so should I still just do Delson or should I do Nemesis? I think those are the two. Okay, Crumb.
Your call, man.
I'll do it on Nemesis. She'll get hasted.
Alright. So, here we go. So, that's one success. So she's still in there.
It's a success.
Nemesis,
Yay.
you're up. Nemesis,
but
you're up.
It's your turn. You're hasted currently, so you have double movement, can dash, and then still also have an action.
how far is she in reality?
60, she's-
90 feet.
Get within
90
30 feet
feet?
of her.
Oh
So-
yeah, I can get within 30
then-
feet of her.
Actually, you can get next to her, but then you don't have any actions left.
Well, she's got hasted action, because she's hasted.
Well, she has move and then a dash action and then a hasted dash action, which is 90 feet. She has a 30-foot move speed.
No, she's got move. Haste doubles the move speed by default.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
you're right. I'm dumb.
Both my heals are in action, so I don't know. I'll
Yeah, you can actually get through and heal her.
get right by her, and hopefully she will not die.
well,
within the next
So
however long.
movement, action. You still got your hasted action and your bonus action.
or you can, you can dash using the haste action, and have a normal action.
Yeah, so you can actually get next to her and then use an
Okay,
action.
so I'll get right next to her then.
Yep.
And, like lay on hands or something.
I can dash, and then I'm very capable of doing things myself, Willem. Thank you.
I don't want to have someone die again like that last time. That really
I'll
sucked.
go ahead and
You
use
forget I also
my
have.
lay on hands for 10 points.
Okay. So Raya comes back to consciousness. Just you are doused in the poison, but you are alive.
Thank you.
Yay!
You are also prone. So that's a thing.
It's just big horse laying on the ground.
Thank the gods.
I think it's gonna rain soon, guys.
Don't have to use diamond.
Did she at least squish Trothnarr on the way down?
Oh yeah, did she?
No, but it was a pretty uncomfortable landing. In fact, now that you've said that, you take a point of damage from the fall.
Yeah, boy. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah, see, like that
No, I'm
was
not, I'm
something
kidding,
that I was
I'm
also
not,
gonna
don't worry.
mention, but
I'm not, don't worry. I just thought it'd be amazing if that was the reason why.
That'd be a lot of fun doing, though.
If Charlton suddenly remembered, oh yeah, I fell off a horse and then collapsed.
Alright. So. Gratian, you're up. Gratian?
Muty boy?
I didn't
Muty boy.
really, didn't realize I was muted again. I guess I'm good. There's no enemies anymore, right?
Both trolls
As-
appear to be dead.
As far as you're aware.
Yeah, as far as you're aware, both trolls appear to be dead.
Oh, the other troll died?
Yeah, I killed her.
Sorry, you
That's,
put an
that's why
X
Riot.
on it.
That's why Riot fell unconscious.
I just didn't realize that was the last hit. I thought it ran away still, and Trotner just got an attack of opportunity as it ran away.
It ran away. Drofnar got an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
That got it down.
right on.
I guess I'm just gonna dash over.
Okay.
Swamps, we just shouldn't be in swamps.
Yeah, we should not go to
A lot of it
swamp.
just comes down to paying attention.
You're 5 feet away.
Like, when half the party doesn't pay attention to what's going on, then this is the sort of shit that happened.
All right. Fortune, what are you doing?
I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna love my pseudo dragon.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
Delson, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to move the 30 feet up, and while I do, can I see if there's anything I know about trolls?
Make a intelligence check.
Perfect, because because I am a big brain boy.
17. You know that trolls have an innate ability to regenerate even when limbs are cut off, and that certain elements can prevent that. Remembering that the troll previously seemed to have not regenerated after its death.
So I would at least know one element that.
Potentially, yeah. He was hit by quite a few things, so it's... But as far as you're aware, maybe?
Yeah.
It's one of the things he got hit by was enough to not make him regenerate and just outright kill him. Alright, Val, if you're up.
I will run up as far as close as I can to everybody.
So that would put
Listen,
you
good.
within 60 feet of the troll that recently got downed.
Yeah. And I will just hold my action to attack it again if it regenerates.
Okay.
Regenerate.
Would Valeth know that?
I'm just going. They were regenerating, so I know regenerate. That's what
Okay.
happened.
Okay.
We watched that happen. I can,
The-
if you want me to roll an intelligence check, sure. I can.
No,
I
it's
can
alright,
be
don't
more
worry
than
about it.
happy to let Riot die, though. Get
Well,
killed
Riot's
Sorry,
by
don't worry
conscious
about
again.
that. Yeah, she's not dead. She's fine.
Sure, guys.
So,
End of my turn. Now it's the troll's turn. What happens, Sick?
you watch as the troll that was emotionless for a second, like just begin to pull itself upwards. You can see that the wounds in its back are starting to close up. So you said you were holding your action, Valif, so go ahead.
Disadvantage, I'll just blast. 1. That's a 10. It's a miss. That's a 19.
That's a hit.
Yay.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Not
8.
enough to kill it, though.
Nope.
8.
But, so that is a 9 points of damage to Raya, Trofnar, half for Trofnar, and Nemesis. Raya's still standing, thankfully. Barely. 1 health.
Wait,
And it shouldn't it be away because it was okay. Never mind. Whatever.
So it's used half its
Wait,
movement.
what damage did you say?
Poison damage. You took 9 points of poison damage.
So do you round up or down?
Oh, you round down with poison
Yeah,
damage.
awesome.
You round down resistance unless that resistance takes you below 1, in which case it's 1.
Okay.
All right. And
So
the troll
that
is going to
is-
keep running. So, Trofnar, Raya, and Nemesis can make attacks of opportunity if they so desire.
Oh my god, there's...
Your turn is next, Trotnar. You can just not do it and then run after it.
Yeah, because I know that killing this thing originally...
Like, I just don't want
what
to see you guys
really-
constantly make the same mistake over and over again and never learn.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
the
gonna
only
do
reason I'm
anything
saying
here.
anything.
You are
I'm not
prone,
gonna do
Raya, but
anything
you are prone, Raya, but you can still make attacks of opportunity. It'll just be at disadvantage because you're attacking with melee.
Kick it in the dick.
Yep, you have 1 health exactly.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay laying on the ground. I think Raya's had her fill
Okay.
of ass kicking.
Too bad because I'm hitting it.
You're hitting it. Yeah, that
Oh,
hits. So go ahead. Actually, no, even with a 1, it's still going to down it. So Raya's unconscious. There's no need for me to roll for the damage on that one.
Yes.
Son of a
It's
prick.
okay, I'm right next to you. I can heal you again.
Nemesis, you take 10 points of
Raya's
poison.
like, fuck.
You take 10 points of poison damage, Nemesis. Drofnar, you take 5.
Okay, so I hit,
This
so
is-
that's the damage. But I do have another action, right?
Yes.
Heal you for another 10 points, Raya. Don't worry.
It's just like a toy where it's battery sang, where it's like ooh.
Poor Raya.
Okay. Oh wait, no, you can't do that yet because that was a reaction.
Yeah, it's not your turn.
Yeah, it's not your turn yet,
Well,
Nemesis.
when it is my turn.
When it's your turn.
After Raya, which means she has a 50% chance of dying before you can heal her.
Okay, Shocknar, you're up.
Yay. Is he dead?
He's down.
So if I attack it now, would it still spurt poison everywhere?
You don't know.
You don't know.
So I am going to leave it the fuck alone.
Okay.
And no, but I will. I'll hold my action in case he gets the fuck back up.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to figure out that like just hitting it isn't killing it.
Mm-hmm. Floriana, you're up.
I freaking. I don't know. I actually kind of think she has no idea what element it is. But I'm also stupidly far away now, so I can't do anything. I guess I might as well. I guess I might as well dash up so I can help keep Raya alive.
All right.
So I'll dash to Raya.
You can get like
Okay,
10
you
feet
are
behind me, basically.
60, yeah, you're about 60 feet away from him. Yep, that's around one. Okay,
Cool, that's
so death saving throw for Raya?
50-50 chance, guys.
Well, no, because it resets when you come back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
Okay.
not by
So
the normal rules, but sure.
I prefer going by these rules.
Sure.
Yep.
Because it's much more difficult combat attacks, my logic is because there's a higher chance of going down. Plus it burns healing spells. Okay, so yeah, so that's one fail. Nemesis, you're up.
Kill the dead horse.
Okay, I assume another 10.
Yeah, another 10, and then I'll go ahead and heal myself with my last 10.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be fun.
That's okay, guys, because I still have cure wounds if we do need it, if I do kill Raya again.
Thank goodness.
Don't worry, I have cure wounds too. And
that would be my turn.
Okay.
I mean, I have second wind, so we're fine.
Gratian,
Aren't
you're
you
up.
impressive?
I got a medicine kit that can help heal him. Get wiser.
once
What's that
again,
called? What's that, Gratian?
if worse,
How far am I from Raya?
You are 85 feet away.
Maybe it'll all be fun.
Yes, I'm dashing again.
All right.
And that's it.
Okay. Fortune, I assume passing the dragon.
Yes.
You've
Okay.
distracted.
As we live in chaos, and she just pets a dragon.
Yep.
You guys are the ones who aren't moving away from the troll.
I'm dashing up as far as I can, and as I do this, kind of saying, "Guys, it will keep killing till we negate it."
All right.
Do you say anything specific?
Elements. An element negates it. Not sure what.
All right. Well, if you're up.
I will run up another 30 feet and actually I'll just run up and tell everybody to get away from the stupid fucking troll before it rises up again and we have to kill it and then it kills all of us. I don't know. I'm trying to. At this point, I'm done role playing because this is annoying as shit and it's just pissing me off. So I'm just next to you guys. Actually, I'll run up and I'm just gonna try to drag Raya like 5 feet away from this thing.
You won't be able to get close enough, unfortunately.
I can't. Oh, I guess am I still 60 feet
You're
away? Is that how far
20
close it
feet.
was?
You're
Okay.
20 feet away from him.
I was 60 feet last turn, so I should be able to get 60 feet.
Oh yeah, you were. My mistake. Yeah.
And can I like use my? I don't have any action left, so sure,
No,
I'll just
you
stand
won't.
behind them. Stand behind them all.
I'll say you move.
And just-
You're a little bit away from the troll, so that you're not in the blast radius.
And then yeah. Actually, No, I will. I'll stand there, and now that I'm close enough, I'm just going to ready my Shadow Blade because psychic damage, it doesn't do the thing. I'm just going to ready my psychic damage dagger for if it stands again. That's a better idea. There we go.
So you're reversing the dash then, yeah? Oh wait, no, it's a bonus action to attack.
No, it's a bonus action to. Well, like I'm just.
It's your reaction.
Not a bonus action to do that. So no, I'm just going to stand there. You're right. No, so.
Yeah.
Sick. I'm not going to dash. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Not going to dash 30 feet away. I'm just going to hold my Shadow Blade. If it stands again, I will hurl my Shadow Blade.
Gotcha.
What I should have done last turn, because then this wouldn't have happened.
Gotcha.
My mistake.
All right.
If it stands, it doesn't thought.
So, Troll once again just like rolls and.
Fuck.
Go ahead. So.
Nope, I missed.
It goes flying over. It's just like. And it's gonna run away. I'm gonna say the same thing again. Y'all got a attack of opportunity should you wish to take it.
Fuck no.
I won't take it this time.
Oh, God.
So that leaves Raya. Are you gonna take that attack of opportunity, Raya?
Don't you fucking dare, lady.
Oh no. Yeah, no, I don't know what.
She's on the ground and dead.
God,
isn't she?
Raya is so desperate to live
no, she's
now. She's gone unconscious twice.
Okay.
Oh, this
So-
is just like really amusing for Nem.
She's
On purpose.
I'm glad seeing everybody die.
torturing
It's funny.
people.
Good lord, I thought she was a sociopath before.
Okay.
You know
So
what?
it.
People just seeing Raya suffer is just like a nice little icing on the cake.
Why? What?
Well,
Why does Nem hate Raya so much?
Both bitches.
There can be only one.
There can be
girl.
only one.
Okay. So the troll uses his sash action. It is not gonna stay here for any more of this crap. It is now a further 45 feet away from the current group.
Wait, would I be up to the group?
Yes.
That thing? Okay.
Okay, Trustnar, you're up.
I'm just gonna fucking let it go. I don't care at this point. There's nothing we can do. We'll just keep getting back up to life.
Nothing you guys can do.
I'll basically see if I give some water and some food to Raya, basically.
All right. Okay. Floriana, you're up. You doing anything?
I was gonna dash up to Raya.
Like, it's just weird. I don't know.
Well, you don't need to dash to get up to her. But...
Oh, I don't?
No.
Let's see, how many... I don't know. Raya, do you need a potion?
I mean, I don't do it. Would it be a waste? I mean, how can Floriana move me? I feel like I just need to get moved away. From
Well, it's
the
far.
troll.
It's far enough. It's 60 feet away from us.
It's 45 feet
Okay,
away
so
from
now
you
it's-
now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't really need to waste it. She's alive. That's enough.
Okay, you're okay then?
Yeah, I think she'll be fine. She's just gonna lay on the ground though.
Okay,
She's
so... Okay, so 30 feet away. Nemesis still has haste. I'm using only 30 feet. I didn't dash. How far away is it now? Because maybe
45
I'll
feet away from you.
Okay. Yeah, like...
What are you doing, Floriana?
I think I'll use Ray of Frost, because then at least it'll slow it if it, tries to keep running.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. Misses.
Okay. That's it.
So, Raya, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry, I zoned out there for a second. Can she am I still prone? Can
Yeah,
I
you're still
attempt
prone.
to stand up?
Yeah. You can stand up, that's easy enough.
To be entirely honest, I think Raya just gonna kind of move even farther back. I think she's kind of done with the attack. She's gonna leave that to everyone else, right?
Okay. Nemesis, you're up. 45 feet, so you can get to it with your haste.
I'll leave it, I guess. Raya's in bad shape. I already
Like, we should know that it's fire because because
Killed,
Fortune
right?
burnt it and that stopped the regeneration.
Yeah, that's why I switched to using fire.
We all
Yeah,
know
that's-
that. We noticed it.
I don't
But
have
We'll
fire.
continue. No, I'm
though.
not saying you do. I'm saying it out loud, not for you,
I
but for
mean,
everybody else.
We have things that cause fire.
Nelson, do you have alchemist fire?
Valith
I
has
do. I have
alchemist
I have
fires.
acid and alchemist. That's why I've been trying to get over here to help.
Okay, I thought maybe Nelson had.
You guys keep making decisions that kill us and hurt us more.
And I
Guys,
also have
go
Hellish
ahead,
Rebuke.
then.
I'm dumb as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I'll go
it's not
ahead and
dumb.
help Raya get away.
Okay,
I can't reach it.
so just to check, are you guys stopping combat with the troll at this point?
No, I'm chasing it and gonna murder it.
Okay.
I'm going to try
Murder.
to help chase it so that it doesn't get away.
Okay, what about you, Gratian? Are you taking part in it?
I thought like, oh wait, the moment I summon good berries.
Okay.
Fuck this noise. Fuck this noise,
Fortune
fuck this
is
noise.
still petting Dargan, so she is effectively ceasing combat with the troll.
She will be doing nothing else for the rest of the day.
Okay, Delson, what are you doing then?
Well, I can get 30 feet in movement.
Yeah, so you'll be 15 feet away from
I
it.
don't think I can cast it. I don't think I can cast Hellish Rebuke as an actual spell.
No.
No.
Damn. In that case,
What?
I think I'm just going to. I'm going to do the smart thing, and I'm going to just place a cloud of daggers on its location.
Okay, that's a dex save, I think.
No, it's no saves. It's
Oh.
just when it starts its turn,
Okay,
It gets dealt damage.
and each time it enters there, it gets damaged.
alright. Val, if you're up.
I will chase after it and then try to Eldritch Blast it as I move just my movement.
So that gets
Eldritch
you
Blast.
45
10 miss.
feet away from it.
24.
Yep,
So
24 hits.
3 damage. We'll see if Cloud of Daggers can do enough to actually down
Yeah.
it. And then as I'm after I Eldritch Blast that twice, I'll like have an Alchemist Fire vial that I'll pull out as I'm chasing after it.
Okay. So the Vam Troll regenerates some HP at the start, and go ahead and roll the Cloud of Daggers damage. 7 points.
7 points.
Still
Does it regenerate
standing.
at the beginning of its turn?
Yeah, but at the beginning
Yep.
of the turn, it also regenerates health.
Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I was wondering if it was the beginning or the.
Yeah, beginning of turn. I think it's also end of turn if they end in the turn. Either way, it definitely is beginning at the very least.
Damn it.
It's gonna dash. And that's its turn. Drafnar, are you doing anything, or is it ceasing combat with that?
I am still slightly smoldering from all this fucking acid and horribleness.
Poison, but yeah.
And I feel like guilty as fuck for the fact that I nearly killed my horse friend. So I am just desperately trying to make sure she's as comfortable and loved as possible. And while slightly cryingly saying, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, don't kill me."
Okay, so you are essentially ceasing combat with the troll.
Yeah.
Floriana, what are you doing?
How far away is it?
Compared
How
to
far
you,
away would it be?
it is
how
100
far
feet
would it be
away from
60
you.
twice.
What?
It is 100 feet away from you at this point.
It'd be 60 feet if I move forward 30.
And it shouldn't. And its dash should have been 10 feet less on both ends.
You all right?
So it should. I don't know what its speed is. Just so you know.
Okay, so instead then, let me just read that.
It should be it should be 80 feet away from
Yeah,
Floriana.
80 feet, yep, you are right. 85, but who's counting?
Sure.
I am.
Okay, so if I move 30, it'd still be. So, yeah, can't basic math. Crap, 50 something. Darn it. I don't know.
Wait, how long does poison last?
A minute.
1 minute.
I guess I'll move up to 30 feet and I'll use magic missile to actually make sure it's down.
Oh, perfect. That's what we need.
Okay,
As long as I can get it down so it doesn't dash.
go ahead.
Okay, wait, how many is it for level 1?
3, I think.
3. Okay. Wow, 3 5s.
Yeah, that knocked it. It is down.
Oh yeah.
But you watch as the missiles go in, it's just of poison mist, but you're too far away for it to be of any threat.
Yeah, that would suck if if anyone was standing next to it.
But you do watch it just like crashes down to the ground again. Raya, I assume, is done with the combat. Nemesis, what about you? Oh, she's on BRB.
I thought you said she was done as well.
Yeah, okay. Gratian, you done, or you...
I'm done.
Okay. Delson, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to walk up 30 feet, right?
Yep. So that puts
Okay.
you 25 feet away from it.
I'm going to put a level 3 cloud daggers in case it tries to get up again.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just being cautious.
yep.
Alright. Valif, you're up.
And how close are we, Tick?
You are, let me just set this up, 85 feet away.
85 feet.
Yep.
Then I'll just dash then.
Okay. That brings you to 110, so that is 25 feet away, so you're basically level with Delson at this point.
Yep.
Okay, so the troll regenerates some health. Go ahead and roll card dagger damage.
Do more than 10. Do more than
Yeah,
10.
no, it's down
It's
again.
more than 10. Okay, good.
Okay, so do a good old round robin thing. I assume Floriana, you catch up to him as well.
Yeah, I can dash up.
Okay, you
He's
guys
close.
are both now 25 feet away from it, collectively. You didn't need to use your dash to get there, though.
Oh. But I think, Volith was just gonna use Alchemist Fire, so I guess I'm just gonna hold I guess I'll hold Ray of Frost, and if it does somehow get up and run away.
Okay. So go ahead. What is it that you and Delson are doing then, Valith?
I walk up and I I can get right up to it in
Yep.
30 feet. I uncork my Alchemist Fire and just pour it all over it.
Yep. I'm keeping my cloud ready.
Like yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
sure. I'll
Okay.
actually because the cloud's still there. Volith doesn't even care at this point. He's gonna just walk up
Throw the
into the
fire on
cloud
the
of daggers and then just get shredded by the damage and pour it all over it. I don't care if I die.
Yep.
The
Throw
chances of
the-
you dealing more damage than I need to than my 30 HP are really, really low. Actually, I don't think you can. But
Yep, so you
Throw
burn
the-
it in.
Throw
And
take-
the alchemist fire onto the dagger.
I'm not throwing shit because that's a roll and that means I can fail. So I'm gonna pour it onto it.
okay,
Okay,
yeah, so
this is what I'm imagining is badass as fuck, by the way.
Yep.
So I will say that
And
you
he's
don't-
not smiling right now.
So you don't stand in the daggers, but you do have to stick your hand
I'll reach my
into the-
arm in. I'll reach
Yeah.
my arm into the daggers and my just
Yeah, so you do take 8 points of slashing damage from it,
excellent.
but the alchemist fire pours over. It kind of gets splattered a little bit by the cloud daggers, but the majority of it lands on the troll, and you just watch as it begins to bubble, as it finally dies proper.
Yay!
Thank
Vile
God.
creature.
Just
Now,
dropping.
Tom,
Yes.
describe the smell that is wafting towards the main group.
Oof. Excellent.
So
The
The
smell of victory.
So, the smell of the swamp is really repugnant, but it is completely just overshadowed by this smell of burning flesh and a poisonous, acidic, poisonous fume. I got nothing.
Any of us getting high off this fume?
No, you are not.
Here, you can lick my arms if you want.
Oh boy. How are we going to get proof of these things?
Well, the
I
entire
mean,
body.
can't we just show them our burn marks?
I think the first
Think
one
we
didn't
need
get
more
It's a
than
good
that.
idea. Well, do we need proof? Is that a thing we needed?
Yes.
Then I will. I can show them proof, and it just takes a charisma roll for me in terms of them believing that what I'm describing and showing them is true, because I can silent image what happened, I can basically make it play. It is just a complete fabrication. It's not like it's a recording, but I can show them what happened and what the creatures look like. We can confirm with the old plane hunter what the creature was, and then say that we killed it. They don't have to believe us, but at this point, we don't have any proof.
I mean, the entire body hasn't gone away. It's
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it melted and got away.
like
I'll see.
like the main the torso of it that just melted away. The poison in its veins and such combusted, but like the hands and feet and part of the head is still there.
I imagine also the first one's a lot
Let's
better.
Let's try to take a hand then.
All right, it's easy enough to do.
Carry troll flesh is just so.
Yeah, it's
Trolls are weird,
very
man.
it's very like clammy, like
It's
cold and
gross.
black.
It's gross and it's dangerous. This is how you get new trolls: is that you just take a hand and then it's not dead all the way, and then it grows all the way back.
In that
Yeah.
case, can I try to take a bone? Would a bone regenerate?
Yes.
Yes, actually,
I
if
thought-
you
I
can
thought,
believe it.
Any
Dang
bit
it.
of the troll can regenerate if it's not killed by fire, right?
Yeah, unless it's killed by acid or fire, a troll can come back from anything.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like a single troll hair can regenerate into a whole troll again.
They have like a weird biology about them that allows them to regenerate to the point where they can eat food and get powers from the things that they eat and all that sort
They're
of shit.
fucking badass trolls.
Yep.
Damn.
I
That's
don't
why
know.
trolls are so cool, but also so dangerous.
Can we do a
Does-
whole campaign of us as trolls?
It's a bit difficult because there's no play
I
place
don't-
for it.
I honestly
but,
don't know how we can get something that won't regenerate.
We can
but-
put it in. I pull out a flask of oil and I say, put it a finger or an arm or something in there. I don't know if that's enough space. I don't think it is, but
the little finger can.
Yeah.
we'll take the head and I don't know.
So we'll just stuff it in there.
And Trofnar, Delson, Valif, and Floriana, go ahead and make perception checks for me.
Oh,
I'm terrible at that. Well, that's supposed should be a 10 because it's. Well, no, it is 7 actually because I'm still poisoned.
Yeah, I mean it's
Uh,
it's nearly left
Hey!
your system at this point, but it's still just like lingering there.
Shakes.
I mean, I'm close to death, but yay!
All right, so as you like keep an eye on the surroundings, you can actually see in the distance, in the direction that the troll that was running was going. You can actually see what appears to be like almost like a house, but it's just been like cobbled together with pieces of bark and logs. Like there's clearly been like no like hammering or anything. It's just like someone's piled it up, but it does like resemble like a hovel of some sort.
With the crit, can I tell if like anyone's in there?
You cannot. You would have to look in.
Oh, okay.
Let's go check that out and maybe get some sort of loot out of this, guys.
Yes.
Maybe it won't be all for
Fine.
naught.
after we regroup
Yeah,
them?
let's just check it out, but be cautious.
Yes, be very cautious. I have the cell steam in my hand, and I say, Delson, if we see any of those trolls, I'm going to throw this at it, and you shoot the Celestine core
Got it.
Jeez.
Could
with
you,
Eldritch Blast.
could you give me one of those alchemist fires just in
And
case?
then, yeah, I'll give him my last Alchemist Fire as well.
Okay. So, you gingerly head. Are you being stealthy?
Yes.
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 Stealth checks. Disadvantage for you, Trofnar, because you're armor.
Oh, am I still
Go-
poisoned?
I'll say
fine.
I'll say at this point it's gone. So that's a 17. Okay. Right. So, you gingerly like step towards the hovel.
Not that word.
There's no sound of. There's no signs of movement, but as you get close, you can hear in the actual room just a. Is anyone gonna peek their head in, or what you doing?
What sounds like numbing?
We hear that?
Yes.
I turn to everybody, and then I pull out another. I have like a bandolier of flasks under my coat, and I pull out a bunch of vials of oil, and I just cover this hovel in this oil.
We don't know. Can I?
Yeah.
Can I poke
this
my
point,
head
I
in
don't
and see
care.
what's in there?
Sure,
Okay.
peer in.
You,
Go for it.
you
Can
poke
I?
your head in.
I have a fear in as well.
Okay. Never see in fortune such. You guys don't have to do that unless you're chasing after him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is just these guys spied it and they're going through. This was just for them because they spied the
We're
stuff
on the
and they went
we're on the hunt right now. I don't know what
Yep.
you guys are doing.
I'm gonna
With
hold a
Ryan,
hand.
because she was all hurt.
I want to hold a hand up to Valis to make him stop.
Okay.
Just in
Alright.
case.
So
Sure.
you,
I don't start pouring the oil everywhere yet.
so Trofnar and Floriana, you kind of like poke your head around the corner, and you can see on one side you can see bones of medium like humanoid creatures. Some of them still wearing equipment. You can see there's a few of bones scattered about on the floor elsewhere until you look at the far side, in which you can see what looks almost like looks about the same size as like Delson and such. A small looking troll that is just, it's got its back to you and you can see it's just chewing into what looks to be a giant frog.
Aww.
Aww.
I don't want to burn a baby.
Don't. Yeah. Okay.
I get you're annoyed, man, but
No, I'm
Big.
angry.
okay, fine. Burn the place
These guys
down.
hurt my friends.
Yep.
Is there anything else of note inside before we, start burning it?
Minus the remains of what looks to, what you assume are the plane hunters that were killed previously. Not really.
Okay. Then
And then if you guys are sort of trying to tell Valith to fuck off and be quieter and maybe not do that, then I will.
No,
Then what do you
I'll-
suggest we do?
set the place ablaze. There's another one in there.
I have no objections. Sorry.
None from me either.
Mhm.
Are you sure?
I know. See you.
Positive. Fucking do it. Thought I changed my mind.
Mhm.
Sure. Then let's burn her down.
Mhm.
Okay. So how many vials of oil do you have?
I have 10 vials of oil.
It'll
I had
take
9,
you-
I should say.
It'll take you about 4 to get enough
Sure.
oil to sufficiently set the hovel up like dry paper.
Did we hear these things speaking at all at any point?
No.
Both are going giant, though, aren't they? Aren't they kind of giant?
They are, but I just want to know if Valith has any idea if that's the case.
They
if it
do-
is, then
they
he
do
will
s-
give it the chat.
They do have
I'll give it the-
giant as a language.
Yeah, I just want to know if it's within the if it's something that would make sense. We just burn it down because I do like as Colton, I definitely like the idea of keeping it safe and
Yeah.
not killing it. But I'm giving it a chance. But at the same time, I don't know how we could do that.
As Valith, he's just wanting
Valith's up for blood right now,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to think
Just
of a way
say,
for that.
just say in giant. Like, is anyone in there?
Sure, I'll just
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. There. Is anyone in there?
Alright.
Is anybody in there?
You hear just the easing stop. Then you hear some slight shuffling. And the rest of you that didn't poke their heads in watch as some long, sharp fingers just like hold onto the side of the hovel, and you watch as what looks to be a very young troll like just stick its head out. It's like small green eyes just like looking directly at you and goes, "Hello?"
Hello. Come out. Keep your hands up.
Where is Mama and Papa?
They're
Oh,
dead.
no.
They attacked us in the swamp, and we defended ourselves.
Oh
How is it reacting?
It's shocked.
Shocked. Now, if you don't want us to burn you alive, I would leave right now.
Make an intimidation
Oh
check
my
with advantage.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Before I change my mind.
Intimidation check with
Qu-
advantage.
literally quoting exactly what Trotner just told him. With advantage? Sure.
Yes. Not like it really matters, for 23, but let's just see if you get any higher. No. It just... And just... It goes off running.
Oh, guys.
We're terrible people.
Oh. We could have
I feel
talked-
better now.
oh.
Can I go inside and look at the remains?
All right. So looking at the remains, it is clear
Now we
that
can at
these
least get some proof.
it's clear that these plane hunters had been like they weren't like under equipped per se, but it's clear that with judging by the damage done to their armor and their gear, it's clear that they were fighting a battle that was way beyond their league. You can see one of them, like, the leather armor is practically in tatters. The only bit that you see that's even remotely, like, that could actually be used is a set of plate mail armor. It's dented. It's got a few holes in it, but with a little bit of repair work, it would be fine. The rest is just in tatters. There's, like, bite marks and claw marks. You can see with a few of the bodies like that, like the forearm has been just like shattered completely. These plane hunters, even though they were inexperienced, went down fighting.
Can I take that plate armor?
Yes. So you pull the plate armor off. It takes a bit to like get the skeleton out of there. You can see the skeleton with this one; it had its skull crushed in. But eventually you're able to like take the bones off it, and you've got some some damaged plate mail armor.
I know what I'm spending all my money on.
Can we?
So, guys, should we try to bring the remains,
Yes, we should find
this.
at least
or do we at least note where the remains
mementos.
are so that we can? Okay.
You know,
things
take
from
them
the
or-
bodies that people might want. Let's just investigate this room and
Right. So
Otherwise-
is it half plate or just straight plate armor?
Full plate armor.
Yay!
okay.
Oh my god, it's so heavy.
Yep.
Either way,
yeah.
we probably
Let's-
can't take everything, so we can maybe at least bury the bones, even if we don't.
Yeah,
take
we're
them with
just-
us.
No, we're taking the mementos and tell them where we found this, so then they can retrieve the rest of the remains.
I would be partial to just burying them here and giving them a proper burial, and letting people know that has been taken care of. We don't
Of
want
course.
people wandering into this swamp and being eaten by
Is
that
there any
baby.
kind of identification we can find?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not. These were new plane hunters, so they didn't have the signal orbs. So there is nothing to identify them as plane hunters. But judging by the fact that there'd be no reason to be in a swamp and the location you found them, it's not hard to tell that this is where the plane hunters were.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Aye.
Hmm.
Maybe we should just
What-
burn this place down.
Well, that's a
Let them be
burial method.
cremated.
Yeah, that is a burial method.
Aye.
It is.
Hopefully they're judge worthy.
Yeah. Poor guys.
Don't actually have any other. Well, no, I guess we have a tinderbox. I can just do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll,
Yeah.
I'll use those 4 flasks of oil to.
Yeah, but yeah,
And
now
it- and-
now we can burn the place down.
Yeah, if we've investigated this fully into whatever might actually be here, if it's just remains and nothing else but that, then
Yeah, it's just
Can I- wait.
remains. And
So that okay. So
Yeah,
they've all been picked clean and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, there's no flesh on them. The only thing that you can see that's got flesh is remains of a giant toad, but even then, that's pretty much almost
and
fully
like
eaten.
in terms
Yeah.
of whatever other, like they might have had equipment and stuff on them, but clearly the trolls didn't care about that, and they've just taken the
It's
bodies.
destroyed.
Anything that required them to hold it would have not been collected. The only reason why you got the plate mail is obviously because they were wearing it.
Yeah, it's plate mail.
Yep.
Yeah, like it's only stuff that they
I'm
would
so
have actually
excited.
been wearing on their person, and because plate mail is much sturdier than leather and robes, that's why they survive.
Yep.
Actually, speaking of, you do find a spell book, but it is badly damaged.
I want to take the spell book anyways.
Okay.
Mhm.
Uh,
Nothing else?
Can I?
Nope.
What do we need? Okay.
No.
Looking
Flip
through
a.
it. Right.
No, continue.
No, you first.
I was just gonna burn it down, so I was
Okay.
just saying I'm setting a piece of
Like,
tinder
there
on
is some
fire
left
and-
I can't burn.
with a
Okay.
piece of flint and then burning it.
Yeah, so you just do that and place it down. Looking in the book, very, as a spellcaster, you know, like, the strength of spells. The spells are in here, very low level, like, very weak level. It's clear that this was
Does it
a new wizard.
Does it have a name? Does it have anyone's name in it, written like this book belonged to whatever?
Unfortunately, it's too damaged for you to tell.
Wah, wah.
Shit. Okay.
But as you leave the now burning hovel after scaring off a troll child, you
That won't
return
come
back.
up to bite us in the ass at all.
You
I'm gonna
return
summon
back.
up some. I'm gonna summon up some of the lilies next to the fire, so they're gonna wait and then just leave.
How pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I looked it up. Actually, they're like a memorial burial flower. Actually,
Nice.
Is it?
So you place down the lilies using your staff, and as it burns, you return back to the rest of the party. And that's what we're going to call it good for this session.